The Georgia High School Association is a voluntary nonprofit organization composed of over 450 public and private schools. The GHSA administers regulations for region and state competition in 16 sports and 2 activities. Founded in 1908, the GHSA strives to promote good sportsmanship, participate safety, and fair play among its member schools. For more information, visit ghsa.net. Follow GHSA on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at official GHSA. The Georgia High School Association would like to thank its corporate partners for their support of high school athletics and activities. Georgia Farm Bureau Insurance, Georgia Electric Membership Corporation, Technical College System of Georgia, Gatorade, Wilson, Easy Go, Mizuno, Sport Medicine South, U.S. Army, Regions Bank, and Georgia Army National Guard. It's the Rockmart High School Girls Softball Georgia State Elite 8 Softball Tournament, brought to you by the Nathan Dean Agency, Kenmore Custom Carpets, Debbie Forsyth and Burl Norman Cosmetic and Boutique, Brittany Brantley and Salon 826, Blue Moon Storage and Trailer Sales, John Forsyth Construction. And now to the play-by-play action of Rockmart High School Girls Softball.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to South Commons Park. Jeff Sharp, Robert Torline here in Columbus for this Class AA state championship game between your Rockmart Lady Jackets that have been ranked number 1 by the AJC since week 2, and they come into this game undefeated, 3-0 in the tournament, and they've defeated Dodge County in the first game, and then Armurchie later that night, and last night defeated Monticello 1-0 in a pitcher's duel as Emily Lovelace outdueled Seeley for Monticello. Only 4 hits in the game, 3 for us and 1 for Monticello. And our run was scored unearned as the second baseman for Monticello made an error on a hard-hit ball by Caroline Connering, scoring Alexis Seams for that only run.
I think it's going to help us that we did play them. We didn't hit the ball very well, but we got to see her at least 3 times each, and those girls are going to be ready today. Plus, for them having to play so late last night, Jeff, we talked about that. Their last pitch was at 12:30 for Monticello, and then they got to bed about 1:30 or 2 coming back this morning to do this. You know, we need to jump on them early here. I see in front of you got all these stats and everything else, but you know what? Stats don't mean nothing now. You're at the big dance, and we're really proud to be here with this Yellow Jacket team, and want to see victory come home.
Yeah, and just to give you an idea, Monticello had to, right after we beat them, they had to wait for the winner of Banks County and Dodge County, and Banks County won that one. And then they had to turn around and play again last night, and that game probably didn't start until 10:30, 11 o'clock. And Monticello didn't come off of field 3 until 12:30. The third out was made. Then they had to get to their room, probably get showers, get into bed, and, probably 2 o'clock was the earliest, and some of them got to sleep. And spoke to the coach on the way in. He said, the team's not here yet. They'll be here shortly. He thought sleep was more important than getting here warming up. So they got on the field about 8:20. And it looks like Monticello's got their gloves, so it looks like they're going to be the home team. So the Lady Jackets are going to be the visitors in this, and that's the first coin toss that Worley's lost.
Yeah, but you know what? I kind of like this. I want to get on the board quickly, and it's all going to start with Stanley coming up, see what she can do for us. And, they're out there meeting right now. But this is exciting. This is really exciting.
Well, while they're meeting, we're going to take a 60-second break and be right back, see if we can get a lineup from Monticello a little bit earlier. The lineup for the Lady Jackets is going to be the same as it was last night against Monticello. Same order, Emily Lovelace in the circle once again. And we'll see if she can do a number on the Lady Hurricanes. So in 60 seconds, we'll be right back to Columbus, Georgia, in this AA state championship game.
Go to the experts at McNabb Tire and Wheel. We install truck lifts and truck accessories. We offer full tire service and alignment. AC and complete service is available. 522 Goodyear Street, Rockmart. Phone 770-684-5067 today.
All-Star Power Equipment is proud to offer tool rental. We have a line of high-quality equipment for whatever your project requires. We have all outdoor power equipment, log splitters, jackhammers, tampers, and many other items to choose from. Give us a call at 770-684-7176, 770-684-7176, or come by 4186 Rome Highway, Aragon.
I'm Barry Williams, Athletic Director at Rockmart High School, and I would like to thank our Booster Club, sponsors, and community for supporting Rockmart High School athletics. Go Jackets!
Hi, welcome back. We're getting ready for the first pitch here. They've taken the field, the canes out, and they're warming up, and we're getting ready to start. This is Camley Stanley, and Jeff Sharp's putting their lineup in right now. Talk a little bit real quick about these girls. I've been in Rockmart now about 12 years and watched these girls grow through the rec department coming up. And, you know, I'd love to take a lot of credit because Jeff Halsey does a great job there. But you know what? We can't do it without these parents. And you look around here, Jeff, I see a bunch of coaches that coached all these young ladies up. And that's where it starts, you know, with all their help. So she's stepping in the box. As you can see, we're getting excited. And we're getting ready to go.
And we're ready to roll, Cameron. Very important for Cameron to get us off to a good start. And she takes that first pitch low and in the dirt from Seeley, left-handed pitcher for the Lady Hurricanes. They check the swing, and the third base, three-man crew here, third base umpire says, no, she did not go.
I think I'd let her pitch as much as she possibly can. Make her throw that first strike.
And another pitch low and in the dirt. Ball two. 2 balls, no strikes to Stanley. Make it work, man. Make it work.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what she's doing right now. She's got a running approach. She's trying to make her throw that first pitch. A strike.
The 2-0 pitch on the way. That pitch is high and away. 3 balls, no strikes to Cambry Stanley. Top of the first inning, AA state championship game. Your Lady Jackets are the visitors in this game today. First time we've been visitors here in Columbus. The 3-0 pitch on the way. That pitch right down the middle for a called strike. Stanley taking all the way. Kelsey Elrod, the senior shortstop, waits on deck.
The girls do not look nervous to me at all. They're ready to play.
And there's another pitch, belt high, that Stanley takes as she runs up through the box. And it's 3 balls, 2 strikes as Seeley has worked her way back to run it full. The 3-2 pitch. There's one, a hard hit line drive right at the first baseman for the first out. Cambry hit it hard, just right at the first baseman.
She didn't have to move a step. It was right at her, so. That was the senior up, Elrod.
First pitch, knee high, right on the outside corner. And a new umpiring crew, Lady Jackets. We've not seen any of these 3 in this tournament so far. Going inside, Elrod swings and misses at a changeup on the inside corner. So now Elrod behind 0-2. And she goes with a right ball. Shoots it past the third baseman in the left field. And there's a 1-out single by Kelsey Elrod to get the Jackets their first base runner of the game.
You remember yesterday she got thrown out by this catcher. She's got one heck of an arm. So it's going to be interesting to see what Coach Luke does here.
Emily Lovelace, your starting pitcher today, stepping in. And she had the single last night in the 4th inning. That pitch low in the dirt, but Abbott, the catcher, keeps it in front. Elrod unable to advance. And we talked about Elrod was stealing on a pitch, and the catcher threw her out from her knees.
Yeah,
she caught it, dropped to one knee, threw it. The shortstop didn't even have to move a glove as it was right on the bag. All she had to do is let Elrod slide into it last night. 1-0 pitch to Lovelace. Inside, hard hit ball foul down the third baseline as that pitch came inside. And talked to Coach Luke this morning before they left the hotel, and he said they have an approach that for the first time through they've got an approach of how they're going to try and attack this pitcher.
That's good. Because he definitely got to watch him again last night.
1-1 pitch, high and away. Elrod's on the move. Nobody there. Ball goes into center field, and she's dealing with a stolen base. As the shortstop nor the second baseman was there, and it almost hit Elrod on the way by.
It did, and the catcher was on her knees again and making that throw, but nobody went to cover the bag. The catcher threw it right at the bag. So that was good for us. Now we got a running and scoring position with 1 out.
Yeah, 2 balls, 1 strike to Emily Lovelace. And Jackets already with a runner in scoring position. There's a changeup hit hard, foul, just out of reach of the third baseman as she hit a line drive and she laid out for her, but just out of her reach. And now that evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, that was a well-hit ball, but thank goodness it was a little bit too much foul because that third baseman had it in line.
Yeah, she's playing right on the line. There's another one inside, grounded foul. And the third baseman, she knows what kind of hands Coach Luke has there. She cut it off before he got there.
I'll tell you today, I don't know about his hands, but he's got butterflies everywhere going there. I don't blame him.
He's not the only one. Another 2-2 pitch. That pitch way away outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Lovelace. Elrod gets a lead all the way out to the shortstop, and the catcher stands up, walks towards her, and then makes a throw to the second baseman. Elrod back in head first.
As hard as she throws, you can't take off from there. So
3-2 pitch on the way. Change up. Hit it over here. It's out of here. Lovelace with a 2-1 ball. To start the game off for the Lady Jackets.
Knew that from the hit. She pitched that ball in the inside corner. She just took that right over the left field fence. Excellent job. Way to start off Lady Jackets. That's why I wanted to start off batting. We need to jump on them early while they're tired, and our girls are full of life.
Yeah, the pitcher made a mistake. It was a 3-2 count, but she threw a changeup right down the middle. Lovelace waited on it, and she absolutely crushed that ball. There was no doubt about it.
Yes.
Now the designated player, Caroline Conring, steps in.
I got that one right finally.
There's a hard hit ball right through the 5-6 hole, and Conring with a single.
So he's going to sub her out for, of course, who always comes in first.
Well, normally it's Alexis Teams, but in this situation, you don't know if he's going to run her or if he's going to run somebody else and save her for a courtesy runner later in the game. But we'll see what he pulls out of his hat here. It's going to be Casey Gable, the senior. So we'll have a sub for Conring, and the way this works, Conring's the designated player. Taylor Camp's catching, and she's the flex. And you know what? I meant to tell him this. It wouldn't matter, but instead of using Gable as a sub, he could use her as a courtesy runner, put Camp in the game as she's the flex, and then use the courtesy runner for Gable.
Yeah, well.
But Carly Graham's up right now. And there's a hard hit ball in the 5-6 hole once again.
That's hitting that between shortstop and third. They're just killing it right there. So she's throwing the ball inside. They're turning perfectly on the ball. Good approach by Coach Luke and the coaching staff telling these girls.
So and this is exactly what his approach was. Get up on the plate, and anything away, you're going to hit hard. Anything in, either let it hit you or take it. And there's a pitch. Called strike right at the belt on Kenzie Jones. First and second, 1 out. Top of the first inning. Lady Jackets already on the board, 2-0. And there's a fly ball to right field, right at the right fielder. She catches it. Gable fakes a tag, but does not go. But a hard hit ball once again by Kenzie Jones. And now there's 2 outs.
Yeah, Coach Luke was wanting our second base to tag up on that, and she didn't do it. So he's a little upset right now, but that's okay. There's 2 outs. We got 2 runs. Molly's up now. I don't think we're done yet. She's been hitting the ball really hard.
So Emily Malden takes a changeup called strike.
Yeah, they remember how hard she hit yesterday.
And there's a drop ball as she started with a changeup, goes to the drop ball and gets her swinging over the top. The 0-2 pitch, a hard hit foul ball right at Coach Luke.
Hey, Luke.
That's it. No hands once again today.
gets back in ready to go.
Runners first and second, 0-2 count. And there's a pitch off the outside part of the plate, ball one.
Really, really close, though. That's scary there.
The 1-2 pitch inside, ball two. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Malding now.
Emily's looking for a certain pitch. Once she gets it, that ball is going to be hit hard in the outfield.
And there's a over the first base's head. Gable round third, throw coming to the plate. Sam scores safely.
And there goes Molly to second. They throw to third, can't get Carly out, so Molly goes to second. So now we've got 2 more runners in position to score. Good base running there.
The second baseman had to go retrieve it. Gable scored standing up as the throw came in. Graham went to third. She never stopped. And nobody there to cover the bag at second, and that brings up Anna Lewis. 3-0 Lady Jackets.
Now the left fielder has definitely come way in compared to last night. So, but even though she went to the first base every time last night, hitting the ball.
And she took that first pitch for a ball high and away. 1-0 pitch, and there's a fly ball popped over the third base dugout of the Lady Hurricanes. Rockmart in the first base dugout once again here today. 1 ball, 1 strike to Anna Lewis. And the Lady Jackets have jumped early in this first inning. 2 more runners in scoring position. That pitch is low and in the dirt. 2 balls, 1 strike to Anna Lewis. And we want to send special thanks to rent-to-own Derek Tilley, as the phone that we've been using this entire year, he donated to WZOT. And so we can call in. Brian puts us on the air. So make sure if you see Derek, thank him for giving us this access. As pitch comes in, drop ball, Lewis swings over the top of it. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on. Top of the first inning. Lady Jackets lead 3-0.
Speaking of Derek Hill, he does a great job in Rockmart. He cares about these kids here, too, so we appreciate you.
2-2 pitch on the way. Inside, Lewis swings over the top of it, and she trots down the first, but the catcher caught it as that drop ball got her once again. But at the end of half an inning, Lady Jackets up 3-0.
WZOT Rockmart, W270CE Rome.
It's here, Rockmart. Silver Comet Furniture on Highway 278 in Rockmart is now open for business. They have sofa tables starting at $149, dinette starting at $199. Tons of new upholstery coming, including power reclining seats. They carry Simmons, Beauty Rest, and Jameson mattresses with adjustable bases. Free delivery inside of 50 miles. That's Silver Comet Furniture, Highway 278 in Rockmart.
The Trashman Sanitation is a residential and commercial garbage pickup and roll-off service. Trashman Sanitation offers a grading and demolition service. Trashman Sanitation is locally owned and family operated and has been in the business for over 17 years.
Give them a call today at 770-684-2969. That's 770-684-2969. The Trashman Sanitation. Give them a call today.
Yeah. Back at South Commons Park, Jeff Sharp, Robert Torline, AA state championship game as the Lady Jackets have scored 3 in the top of the first. Emily Lovelace with a 2-run bomb to left field. And Monticello already has a pitcher warming up out there in the outfield just in case we get to Sealy again. Emily Lovelace back in the circle. 1 hit these Lady Hurricanes last night. The senior Taylor Camp behind the plate. And the first pitch, a little bit high. Looked like a good pitch, but just a little bit high. Ball 1, but right on the outside corner.
Taylor tried to frame that really well, too. It was a little bit high.
Next pitch coming inside, right in on the hands, fouled off down the third base line. Carly Graham at first, Anna Lewis at second, Kelsey Elrod at short, Emily Malding at third, left to right in the outfield, Kenzie Jones, Kimberly Stanley, and Emma Evans. Same lineup.
People are still filing in here for Rockmart.
Next pitch going away. There's one hop right back to Lovelace. Picks it up, throws to first, and that's the first out here in the bottom of the first.
And Jeff, we talked about last night, this is the first time the girls, they've made it to a final game before, but if they happen to win this, it'll be the first state championship any girls program has had at Rockmart.
Exactly. That's, of course, the 1950 state championship in football. There's a first pitch, felt high, right down the middle for a called strike. Lovelace getting ahead of the batter. But I was very inquisitive going into this, trying to find out how many state championships Rockmart had in any sports. Next pitch. There's another strike right on the outside corner. 0-2 now to Abbott, the center fielder. But the football team has 1 from 1950, and wrestling has 9 from various times through the 70s and 80s. 0-2 pitch, way outside, ball 1, but just
wrestling has one 2 years ago. I had 2 of them 2 years ago.
So, well, yeah, the individual.
Yes.
So wrestling has had several individual state champions, but as a team, they have a 9. There's another one right down the middle, fouled off, right back into our table here, and still 1-2 on the batter.
I don't care when you got a 3-0 lead and you're the pitcher. That's got to make you feel really good. And she's throwing the ball great. She's keeping it low, and she's on today again.
There's a change. Wow. One on and miss, and that's the second out.
That girl swung before the ball even got halfway to there. That's how slow that ball came across the plate. Great pitch.
Great changeup by Emily Lovelace here today. 2 outs, bottom of the first. Rutledge, the shortstop, comes up. That first pitch right at the letters, but called the ball just a little bit high. And Rutledge was the first base runner last night as she had a 2-out walk. The 1-0 pitch. There's a strike, felt high, called strike, 1 ball, 1 strike, but she had a 2-out walk. And then the Seeley, the pitcher, had a single to right field that Evans kind of bobbled a little bit. Rutledge rounded second and went to third. Evans throws it to Elrod. Perfect throw to Malling for the 3rd out. There's a ground ball. Anna Lewis stays down. And that's the 3rd out. At the end of 1, Lady Jackets lead 3-0.
Hey folks, this is your old buddy Bill Sherfsey, General Manager of All-Star Motors, now All-Star Car Rental. See Donis Baines for a great deal on a new pre-owned vehicle and drive it home today. Good credit, bad credit, no credit. Your job is your credit. Also opening soon our 2nd location on East Avenue in Cedartown. And remember, All-Star Motors, where every day is an all-star day. Also, check us out at www.allstarmotorco.com. And we have that unforgettable phone number, 770-684-CARS. That's 770-684-2277.
Buy Low True Value, 308 Nathan Dean Parkway in Rockmart invites you to come by and watch the inventory grow every day. We're the home of the Garrett Brothers Sawmill. Our family has been processing and selling our country's greatest renewable resources for over 100 years. Like us on Facebook or give us a call at 770-684-5075.
Well, they've already changed pitchers.
And we're back. And they've changed pitchers. We're sitting here looking to see who they're pitching now.
Hey, Blue.
It's number 27.
Did they make a sub? Did they sub?
All right. Sharp's asking that question.
So the 3rd baseman, Jenkins, a right-hander, is coming in to pitch. And number 24, Seeley, the starting pitcher, she's out of the game as the Lady Jackets have rocked her for 3.
I did get a text. Says, do not say my name on the radio. I don't know who that, Kelly, no, I can't say the last name. Anyway, wrestling won back-to-back 2002, 2003. So we appreciate that. But now we're starting 9-1-2.
Emma Evans takes the first pitch right at the knees, called strike. And this young lady for Monticello, not as much speed as the pitcher before, a little bit slower, so the Jackets going to have to sit back and wait and see how they do. Emma squares the bunt and fouls it off, and now she's behind 0-2.
And we've been talking about all season, Emma is really a leadoff batter. So we're starting our order all over again because She can get on. She's very quick.
Oh, 2 pitch to Evans on the way high, and she fouls it off over toward right straight behind us. And every field here today has a championship game going on it, all 8 fields.
8 very happy teams here.
0-2 pitch, change up, hit hard in the center field, and that gets down for a leadoff single for Emma Evans.
0-2 count, and hits that ball straight up the middle. Nice job.
So Emma Evans is on base with a leadoff single, and now Cambry Stanley steps in. Third baseman creeps up. First baseman creeps up. Stanley squares the bunt, takes a called strike right on the outside corner. Evans stays put at first for now.
He just seems to put this one down. One of our best bunters, and might get on as well.
She squares the bunt, takes that one low and outside in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody out. Top of the second inning. And thank you to Connie Fields. The one act won a state championship a couple of years ago. That still falls under GHSA. Stanley squares the bunt once again, takes that high and away. 2 balls, 1 strike to Stanley now.
I should remember that as well.
2-1 pitch on the way. She squares the bunt, takes it high again. 3-1 now to Cambry. And now we'll see what happens with 3-1.
No matter what, we need her on base. Come on, girl.
So Elrod behind her and singled in the first inning ahead of Lovelace's 2-run home run. 3-1 pitch.
That's ball 4.
And Cambry checks her swing, and that's ball 4. Now first and second, nobody out, and a lot of speed on the bases and speed at the plate. And Lady Jackets have jumped early this morning, and that's exactly what we wanted as Monticello had a late night.
That's right. That's got to settle down Elrod because she's got to leave. She bunts it right back to the pitcher.
Back to the pitcher, throw to the second baseman covering, but a great sacrifice bunt by Elrod. And now Emily Lovelace stepping up.
Yeah, that's a team player. She's not mad right now at all. That's what you got to do in order to win these state championships. Playing small ball, did her job right there.
Now Emily Lovelace steps in, had a 2-run homer on a 3-2 changeup. Then Seeley, the first pitcher, threw her. And now high and away, ball 1, and we'll see what kind of approach Monticello's coach has here against the powerful Lovelace. That was her 8th home run of the year. There's a fly ball down the right field line. It's curling, and it's just foul.
And outside the reach, thank goodness, of the right fielder.
One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runners second and third. Top of the second inning for the Lady Jackets. Evans at third, Stanley at second. Next pitch inside, she pops it up. Shortstop moves over, camps under it, and she catches that as that pitch a little bit low, and Lovelace went down and got it and popped it straight up.
Here comes Coach Luke.
He's got to put Caroline back in the game here. As Gable came in to run for her, and now he's got to put Caroline back in so she can hit. So Connering's up, 2 outs, still second and third, as she singled in the 5-6 hole last time as well.
That's one of the things you didn't want to have happen right there, hit the ball to the infield. Anywhere in the outfield, you're scoring a run.
So now it's going to take a 2-out single for the Jackets to get on the board here in the top of the second.
What a bomb.
And she reaches for that one outside and pops it up to center field. She camps under that, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. But after 1.5, Lady Jackets still lead 3-0.
Georgia Vinyl and Thread at 156 Prospect Road can help you with design, layout, and printing for signs, t-shirts, lettering, and much more. You can call them at 678-685-4800. That's 678-685-4800. Your printed voice, Georgia Vinyl and Thread.
Lewis Motor Company is the oldest car dealership in Rockmart. They have been serving Rockmart and the Polk County area for 56 years, providing quality used cars and great customer service before, during, and after the sale. Lewis Motor Company is proud to offer guaranteed credit approval while you wait. Give them a call today at 770-684-6694 or stop by and see our staff at Lewis Motor Company, 218 South Piedmont Avenue in Rockmart.
Back at South Commons Park. Following the second inning, Lady Jays lead 3-0, 4-5-6 here for the Lady Hurricanes of Monticello. And the sub Bloodworth came in to play third base as Seeley went out. Jenkins, the third baseman, went to pitch.
Everybody's a coach. Sitting out here trying to coach. You need to be an announcer, not a coach.
All these people. I
know.
I'm not trying to coach. Not trying to coach. Just stating the obvious.
Here we go.
First pitch on the way. Just a little bit below the knees. Ball one. Lovelace in the circle. Gets her sign from Taylor Camp. And there's a pitch right at the knees called strike.
I tell you, that last ground ball out there went out to the scoop at second base. She's got a glove on her. Don't hit it to second.
This will be Bloodworth's first attempt. Ground ball hit to Emily Malling at third. Throws across the diamond to Carly Graham, and that's the first out in here in the second inning.
I'm just amazed at the fundamentals of these girls, how they approach these balls. It's perfect. Now they're going to make mistakes, but good gracious, that's excellent.
Mosley, the first baseman, steps in, and she takes a pitch right on the outside corner, called strike one. Oh, 1 pitch going away once again. A little bit too far that time off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike.
She hit her spot though. That's the good thing. Emily's pitching a good game so far. I know we're only in the bottom of the second.
There's a rise ball down the middle, but a little bit high. 2 balls, 1 strike. Now to Mosley. And the thing that I've noticed, she has the same routine every pitch. Same as last night. Same routine right now. There's a pitch a little bit low once again. 3 balls, 1 strike.
That was hard not to swing at that one right there.
So she throws the pitch at the front of the circle, gets the ball, walks to the back of the circle, gets a little bit of dirt, licks a finger, wipes it off, gets on the rubber, and ready for the next one. 3-1 pitch down and in the dirt. Ball 4 to Mosley, and that's going to be the first base runner for Monticello. And now the catcher, Abbott, steps in.
This catcher's a very good athlete. We need to be careful with her.
Lovelace getting her sign from Camp. That first pitch comes in low once again, as everything she's throwing is just low below the knees out of the zone. So now she needs to self-correct that. 1-0 pitch. And there it is, knee high right on the outside corner. As you could hear Dad yell behind us what she was doing wrong.
Right. Anybody knows, he knows.
Yeah. So 1 ball, 1 strike now to Abbott. 1-1 pitch. Another pitch right on the outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And I'm telling right there on that black line right there, that's a good pitch, good location.
Lovelace, deep breath. 1-2 pitch on the way. Ground ball, high chopper to Elrod. Backs up, throws to Lewis, and gets the out at second. But a good slide by Mosley disrupts the timing of Anna Lewis, but we get the lead runner and a fielder's choice for Abbott.
Yeah, that's a smart play. Anna's okay, thank goodness. She gets up, laughing about it, but she knocked her down pretty good.
Yeah, and the thing about that was a good clean slide. It didn't look like she tried to take her out. She just slid right into the bag.
That's correct.
And just didn't allow Lewis to make the double play. Now the pitch, the batter is Jones, the designated player. She takes that pitch a little bit low off the plate. Abbott, the catcher, running for herself with 2 outs, bottom of the second inning. That pitch high and away, ball 2. Two balls, no strikes to Jones. Next pitch on the way, foul ball lined over the first base dugout of the Lady Jackets.
Hey, we want to give special thanks out to Pastor Joel Smith, Pastor Shad Smith, and Pastor Jimmy Jason for swapping time slots with us so we can carry this championship game right here on WZOT.
2-1 pitch on the way. A little bit high right at the letters. Ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. Now to Jones. Loveless back on the pitcher's plate. Pitch coming in. There's a line drive. Emma Evans takes it on one hop, throws to first, and catches it. Turn it up.
Oh, that's a mistake right there that Carly did not need to make, but it happened.
What happened? A little pop fly to Emma Evans. She comes up, takes it on the hop, throws to Graham, who stretches out. The runner is safe, but she's waiting on looking at the umpire, and the catcher, Abbott, scores all the way from first as Graham didn't hop up. She's unaware of where the runners were, and she's looking for that third out. And so Monticello puts their first run on the board against Emily Lovelace in 2 games.
That's where we're going to have to yell as a team out there where she's going, but we got to let that one go and
go get this batter. First pitch low and away. 1 ball, no strikes to Jenkins, now the pitcher.
That was a good try at first, but all right, let's get her. Here we go.
Sun's peeping out from the clouds here. There's a ball hit hard right back to Lovelace. Picks it up, close to Graham at first, and that's the third out of the inning. Monticello gets 1 on just a mental error by the Lady Jackets. At the end of 2, Lady Jackets lead 3-1.
City Body Works is your complete bodywork specialist, continuing over 40 years of service to Rockmart and Polk County. Call Philip Zucker today at 770-684-7269 or go by 16 Prospect Road in Rockmart and see the specialist at City Body Works.
Let's give it up for old asphalt and a new pair of shoes. Let's give it up for a good rhythm meeting a sweet melody. For a church cookout under clear skies. Let's give it up for good things coming together, like bundling your auto and other policies together with an Allstate agent, which can save you time and keep you better protected. Let's give it up for good.
In Rockmart, call Allstate agent John Purser today at 770-684-1328.
Top of the third inning, Lady Jackets lead 3-1 over Monticello Lady Hurricanes. Carly Graham, Kenzie Jones, Emily Maulding to hit in this inning. Graham steps in. First pitch swung on, fouled over the backstop. Looked like a possible rise ball, and Carly just got underneath.
Hey, I want to thank something else too to the some of these heavy sponsors have been with us all season. McNabb Tire, Trashman Sanitation, Silver Common Furniture, All-Star Power Equipment, and All-Star Motors. We appreciate you very much.
Another pitch. Graham pops it up to the left fielder, and she makes that catch, and that's the first out of the inning for the Lady Jackets.
I know softball season is coming to an end, but we are going to go straight into basketball season, so we will be looking for sponsors as well so we can bring the girls and boys to you from the gym.
So Jones up, first pitch, high and away, ball 1 to Kenzie Jones, the sophomore left fielder. Yeah, let's not forget football last night defeated Gordon Central 41-0. First region championship in 29 years for the football team.
Congratulations
to them. Next pitch, right belt high, right down the middle, took for a called strike.
Only thing better than giving the region championship after 29 years is a state championship today.
That's right. Next week will be senior night for the football team, band. There's a hard hit ball right at the center fielder. She's playing really
right at the field. Oh, home run right there.
That was home run distance, but because they're playing so deep, she was able to catch that ball. But Kenzie Jones hit it hard.
She actually leaned over the fence and hit it with her belly, so she would have had a home run, but nice placement of where she was playing.
Now, Emily Malding's up, and she singled her first time up. There's a pitch, called strike right on the inside corner. And as I was saying, senior night for football, cheerleaders, band, and cross country next Friday night as the Lady Jackets as the Yellow Jacket football team takes on Model at senior night. Malding takes the next pitch high and away, 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch, high, rise ball, hit way up in the air, foul. The left fielder, Karen, moves over in foul territory and catches it, and that's 3 up, 3 down for the Lady Jackets in the top of the third. At the end of 2.5, they lead 3-1.
Pest control has had many adversaries. The latest battle in household pests is the bedbug. Bedbugs can lay 1 to 5 eggs per day. Bedbugs survive several months without feeding. Bedbugs can survive temperatures near freezing to 122 degrees. Harrelson Termite, the largest pest control in our area, are experts in bedbug removal with the latest in training and treatment for taking care of these pests. Call them at 770-684-1488 or go to 1012 Cedartown Highway in Rockmart.
At All-Star Grading, we are proud to be one of the largest grading and hauling companies in this area. We are also proud to employ a very familiar family of folks who grew up and have worked in Rockmart for decades. Whether it's grading or hauling from huge industrial jobs or simply a driveway that needs attention, All-Star Grading is proud to serve. Call today, 770-684-1915. That's All-Star Grading.
Bottom of the third inning. Tripp, the second baseman, steps in. Left-handed hitting second baseman last night, and she's hitting from the right side here today. So that's went 0 for last night, and she's going to see if she can change her luck as she swings and misses at the first pitch. So she bat about halfway out, brings it back, and she was late on that swing. 0-1 pitch. Swings over the top of that one once again. 0-2 now to Tripp.
I'm sure she's left-handed so she can slap bunt and get on there faster because she's pretty fast.
0-2 pitch going way outside. That's where Taylor was set up, but too far away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We'll see if she throws her that drop ball she's throwing over the top of. Nope, got a rise ball, and that she fouls it straight back.
Now ready to go again here.
1-2 pitch on the way, ground ball, hit to Anna Lewis, scoop it up. Tosses it to Graham, and that's the first out here in the bottom of the third.
Yeah, it's going to bite me if she makes an error, but I'm going to tell you, that young lady's very impressive out there at second base.
Now back to the top of the order, left fielder, Karen. She grounded back to Lovelace her first time up. First pitch off the outside corner, ball 1. And a huge crowd here for the Yellow Jackets. People standing all around. We're 3, 4, 5 deep here behind the plate. And then a lot of fans down the line and in the bleachers. Well, it's raining on the hill.
It's raining in Rockmart. Why would you be there?
Hard hit fly ball right at Cambridge Stanley, and she makes the catch for the second out here in the bottom of the third.
Well, we do appreciate everybody out there listening to us. I hope you're as excited as we are for these Yellow Jackets going to the state championship game. And leading 3-1 right now in the third inning.
Now the center fielder, Abbott, steps in. Struck out, swinging her first time up as she chased that pitch every time her first at bat. Looks like a drop ball that starts at the knees and then just goes down in the dirt. Left-handed hitting center fielder. Oh, 1 pitch from Lovelace on the way. That one's low and outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a ground ball, 2-hopper to Lewis. A little bit tricky to speed. She gloves it, tosses to Graham, and that's the third out inning. Scoop. There you go. At the end of 3, Lady Jackets lead 3-1.
All right, I want to ask you something, but you have to promise not to laugh at me.
Okay, what?
Do you think the State Farm jingle really works?
Like, for real? Like, if you sing the jingle, will your agent actually appear and help you out?
Yeah.
Of course it works. I saw it on the internet.
Contact Mary Miller at 1340 Chattahoochee Drive in Rockmart. Call 770-684-9193. Go see them on the web at www.marymillerinsurance.com.
Go to the experts at McNabb Tire and Wheel. We install truck lifts and truck accessories. We offer full tire service and alignment. AC and complete service is available. 522 Goodyear Street, Rockmart. Phone 770-684-5067 today.
I'm Barry Williams, Athletic Director at Rockmart High School, and I would like to thank our booster club, sponsors, and community for supporting Rockmart High School athletics. Go Jackets!
Top of the 4th inning here at South Commons Park, Columbus, Georgia, AA state championship game. Lady Jackets lead 3-1. Anna Lewis, Emma Evans, Camber Stanley coming up in this inning. Lewis, left-handed hitting second baseman, sophomore. First pitch, she takes a called strike right on the outside corner, and that's the pitch that Lewis wants. As all year long, she's hit line drives on the left side, and she's pulled to a couple last night, and that's not really the strength of her game. She wants to go middle away. Next pitch, way off the plate, ball 1.
That's where they're pitching her too, so it's to her game.
Yeah, and she's been taking those pitches or hitting or trying to pull them and grounding out on the right side. Next pitch, she squares the bunt, takes it low and away again. 2 balls, 1 strike. Now Lewis. Two, 1 count. There's a line drive on the third base line, but it's foul.
Well, we were hoping she'd go, but a little bit too much foul.
So, Coach Luke showing her what adjustment she needs to make here to get that ball fair. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Lewis. And while we're on here, Lewis Motors, Georgia Vinyl and Thread, City Body Works, all sponsors. There's a hard ball, ground off second baseman, gets the top of it, but she never throws her out as she was playing way towards first, and that's an infield single for Anna Lewis.
That is, good hit right there. You know, Jeff, we talk about these girls right here. They've been playing since June, working on this state championship title, and that's a long time.
Yeah, here we are the last weekend of October. Emma Evans up. She squares the bunt, takes it high, ball 1. But, yeah, a little bit of work in June, as a lot of them were still playing travel ball. But then right after, the week after the 4th, they got down and dirty and got busy, and they've been great all year long. Evans bunts again and fouls it back. As the Lady Jackets come into this game 34-2, and last night you gave the question, what's the most wins for a Lady Jackets softball team? And last night they were tied with another team at 33. Well, they surpassed that with the win last night, and we want to make it number 35 here today.
Most definitely.
Evans squares the bunt, takes it way off the plate. 2 balls, 1 strike. As she squared early that time in a sacrifice situation, but she watched it all the way in as it just floated away from her. 2-1. Now to Evans, first baseman up real far, right up on her. She squares the bunt and attempts at it, but it was high.
Ooh, hits her.
Oh, and the catcher throws it. The second baseman was coming in, and it hits Anna Lewis right in the ribs.
And the side of the ribs. Ouch.
And she's hurt. That ball hit her square, and that catcher's got a really good arm. And Evans...
It's going to take your breath away right there for a minute.
Yeah, Evans was a sacrifice, trying to sacrifice, and she lunged. She just jabbed at it instead of catching it with the bat. So we're going to take a 30-second break while Anna catches her breath, and we'll be right back.
All-Star Power Equipment is proud to offer tool rental. We have a line of high-quality equipment for whatever your project requires. We have all outdoor power equipment, log splitters, jackhammers, tappers, and many other items to choose from. Give us a call at 770-684-7176, 770-684-7176, or come by 4186 Rome Highway, Aragon.
And we're back. Anna's got her breath, and a great show of sportsmanship by the catcher. As she's doing her job, but she hit Anna right in the ribs because the second baseman was there, but she walked all the way down there, checked on her, and now we're ready to go. 2-2 pitch, high and away. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Evans now. And we'll see, with a 3-2 count, is he going to start Anna on this pitch? 3-2 pitch. Evans fouls it off. That pitch was right at the knees, but outside, and Evans does a good job to foul it off.
It's one of those things you don't know because you don't want to get in a catch double play ball, so...
3-2 pitch again. That's high, ball 4. And now runners first and second. That's ball 4, Emma. She wanted to hit.
Yes,
she wanted to go there. But we want you to get down to first.
Yeah, she's glad to be at first.
So now, first and second. Lewis is at second. Evans is at first. And Cambridge Stanley comes to the plate with nobody out. Top of the 4th inning. And a 2-run lead by the Lady Jackets. Looking to extend that lead. First pitch, Stanley bunts right to the third baseman. She picks it up, throws to second, and gets her by half a step. But a sacrifice bunt by Cambridge Stanley moves the runners to second and third.
And she did her job. I mean, that's what you're supposed to do. So clap for Stanley's great job. Now we got to have Elrod come up and just make a hard hit somewhere in the outfield. At least score 1, if not 2.
So Elrod singled the first time to left field, and then she had a sacrifice bunt of her own. Runner second and third. Hard hit ball, but foul as she was way out front of that pitch from Jenkins.
She tagged that ball.
Yeah, they're seeing her. This is a new pitcher. We saw the first one all night last night. They jumped on her in the first. He changed pitchers, and now they're starting to see her again and get their timing down. Next pitch, high and away, ball 1, as she's tried to climb the ladder, but a little bit too far.
Fourth inning, 3-1 Rockmart. Runners of second and third with 1 out. We're trying to score again.
1-1 pitch. Yes, the third baseman gets down the line. Lewis scores. Emma Evans scores. We got interference on the third baseman. She would have scored anyway. And a 1-out double by Kelsey Elrod.
Unbelievable. What a shot.
Wow, the third baseman didn't even react.
She was on the line, too. The third baseman was on the line, and it hit so hard past her. I mean, it hit the line, went straight to the fence. Nice job, Elrod. She's on second.
Ladies, the Jackets lead 5-1 now. Emily Lovelace is coming up as she hit a 2-run home run in the first and then got up under a pitch and popped it up to the shortstop. That pitch low in the dirt. That's a wild pitch. Elrod gets over to third.
We need to get to that 10, Jeff. We need to score 10 runs. That's the magic number.
Well, we're halfway there at 5, top of the 4th inning. And you know what? The way the score is here, I'll take 9. There's a little looper, the second baseman. Moves over and makes that easy catch as Lovelace got under another one.
That's twice. She just barely missed that ball.
Now Caroline Conran comes up. She hit the first pitch that was way outside her first time up. And now let's see if she has a little bit more patience and picks out a pitch over the plate. There, that pitch is high. 1 ball, no strike. Snap throw down to third. Elrod back safely. So, and that ball Elrod hit, you can see it. The third baseman's about a step off the line, and it was by her and landed in the grass before she even moved the glove. There's a called strike on the inside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike.
She was holding the glove on the outside corner, but she threw it on the inside corner, so who knows?
So 1 ball, 1 strike to Conring. 2 outs, top of the 4th inning. The changeup hit hard to left field. The left fielder's going back. It's on the slam! Caroline Conring, Lady Jackets lead 7-1.
I was afraid to call that one because I've been wrong the last couple of days, but boy, that ball got out.
That ball jumped off the bat of Conring, and she was patient, got one set high down the middle, and she drove it to deep left field.
You know, last time they threw to her outside, they started throwing to the outside. They made that mistake going inside, and she took a strike, and then that time they paid for it.
And the Lady Jackets bats are here early in the morning, Saturday morning in this championship game. 2 home runs already, 7 runs on the board. Carly Graham steps in. She singled to left and flied out to left, and she takes a called strike. 2 outs, top of the 4th inning, 0-1 to Graham.
A lot of power in this young lady, too.
Pitcher gets her sign, and she comes up low and in the dirt. Ball 1, 1 ball, 1 strike to Graham, and Kenzie Jones steps out. She's on deck as she was robbed her first time up by the, or her second time up by the center fielder.
You know, we haven't hit the ball a lot while we've been down here in Columbus, but we're doing it now. This is the one that pays. This is the most important time. Hit hard foul.
Yeah, catcher set up outside, and that pitch come in on the hands of Graham, but she fouled it over the third base fence. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Carly Graham.
Seven to 1. Wow.
One-two pitch to Graham. That pitch is high. She swings at it. Another high fly ball to left, but Karen, she camps under that one, and that's the 3rd out. But not before the Lady Jackets can put 4 more on the board here in the top of the 4th. At the end of 3.5, Lady Jackets leads 7-1.
At Alvis Miller & Son Funeral Home, we're family-owned and managed by people who care more about you.
What separates us from the rest is how much our people care.
During your most difficult hours, you deserve the most understanding and caring service available. That's what you get at Alvis Miller & Son Funeral Home. That's what separates us from the rest. Alvis Miller & Son Funeral Home, Rockmart's only locally owned funeral home.
Four Seasons Landscaping. This company has been in business for 20 years and takes pride in their work. If you have an upcoming project, give Tyson or Rodney a call at 770-778-4347. That's Four Seasons Landscaping. Let these guys make your landscaping project a reality.
Back at South Commons Park in Columbus, Georgia. Bottom of the 4th inning, Lady Jackets lead 7-1. And Emily Lovelace has her last warm-up pitch, thrown down by Taylor Camp. And we're going to have 3, 4, 5 here in the bottom of the 4th. Rutledge, Bloodworth, and Mosley coming to the plate. And Lady Jackets with a big 4-run inning on the heels of a 2-run home run by Caroline Conring.
Yeah, what a great inning. So we need to finish it off right here with 1, 2, 3 out.
Rutledge, the shortstop, steps in. She takes the first pitch, low and away, ball 1. And now Lovelace, really the only thing she needs to do is just throw strikes. And even if you let them hit it, you've got a good defense behind you. Next pitch, low and away again. 2 balls, no strikes.
That was close, but you need to bring them up just a little bit.
Well, once again, if you hear Daddy back here, he's probably about to yell left side. And if that's what she's doing, she's not bringing her left side through the pitch. She does that time, and that's a called strike, felt high. 2-1 now to the leadoff hitter, Rutledge. Chris Lovelace sitting up there on the stump watching everything. 2-1 pitch. inside. That gets right past Lewis to Evans. She comes up throwing, and a little bit too late to Graham as Rutledge is on with a leadoff single.
Yeah, that was a clean hit through. She couldn't get over to get that ball, but that's okay. No harm, no foul.
Now the third baseman, Bloodworth, steps in as she was a sub in the second inning as the first pitcher went out. Jenkins went to pitch, and she come in to play third. First pitch, felt high, called strike. Bloodworth, right-handed batter, steps in. Camp with the sign. Going to the outside corner again, a little bit high. Ball one ball, one strike. And we want to thank John Purser, Allstate, Harrelson Termite, Mary Miller State Farm, and All-Star Hauling and Grading for sponsoring Lady Jackets softball all throughout the year and throughout these playoffs, following these young ladies on this championship run. There's a ground ball hit hard but foul down the first base line. And now 1-2 on Bloodworth.
Still got to get another half an inning in here, so we need to get this out real quick, and so it can be a complete game.
1-2 pitch. Now Lovelace gets her sign. There's a rise ball going up and in and fouled off over the third base dugout. But a good pitch as she just went away, and now you come up and in, and she fouled it off. Another 1-2 pitch on the way. Camp with a sign. There's a change-up. Camp step throw to first, but Rutledge dives back. But a beautiful change-up by Lovelace. And that's the first out.
You could call that a yo-yo. It was like she threw it out there and it came back to her. That's how slow it was. That was perfect.
Pulled the string on her. And now Mosley, the first baseman, steps up. She walked her last time up. And she takes that pitch for a ball.
Well, that was a beautiful pitch, just a little low.
And we want to tell all our listeners, if you get a chance, thank Mark Garrett for what he did last night. As our game ran behind, and there's a hard hit ball off the glove of Graham, shoots over to Lewis as Graham laid out, tried to catch a line drive, and just out of her reach. And that's going to be an infield single for Mosley, and now runners first and second.
Well, I'll tell you why she did that. That last ball got through. She didn't want that one to get through, so it just went off the end of her glove. But Scoop was behind her and stopped it so they couldn't advance.
Now, catcher Abbott's up. She had a high chopping ground ball to Elrod her first time up. There's a pitch fouled off right at the plate. But what I was saying about Mark Garrett is he got to the studio, to the station like yesterday, and knowing our game was behind, and he worked his magic and had us on the internet, football on the radio, and that way you could hear both games at the same time. And then when they went to football, we were on everything. And then after our game, football was on everything.
That's dedicated to Rockmart. We appreciate you there, Mark.
And make sure if you see Mark Garrett, Mark Lumpkin, please give them a great big thank you for everything they do for Rockmart High School athletics. As Abbott takes the next pitch low, 1-1 pitch on the way, hit hard, foul down the third baseline.
And don't forget about Brian. He lives there at the station.
Yeah, I think Brian's got him a cot set up in there somewhere.
I mean, we keep him busy, and, boy, he does a great job down there as well.
Yeah, and also, if you get a chance, thank Brian McDowell because he takes all of the games that we do, football and softball so far, and he puts them on YouTube where you can go back and hear any game you want that we cover. There's a high fly ball. Camry Stanley going back. She's at the fence, falls over the fence, and that's a 3-run home run by Abbott, and that's going to make the score 7-4 as she got to the fence, reached up, but just out of her reach.
Yeah. She tried, though. Gotta give her that. She tried.
Well, and that was the one batter in this lineup that I thought may have some pop. And, boy, she showed it there. She hit one to dead center field.
Well, that's okay. I mean, listen, that's why we got the runs. That's why you got to score. This is the state championship. You can't change now.
So now we're in the 7th spot in their batting order as Jones, the designated player, is going to step in. 7-4, Lady Jackets still lead by 3. And now those 4 runs we got in the top of the 4th, very big for Emily Lovelace in these jackets.
Well, people don't realize this. We've hit 2 home runs, and we went out and got that ball for the girls. We brought that ball back in. We're playing with that same ball, so she's not going to keep her home run ball.
That pitch low and inside to Jones. Yeah, Cambry, she was already on the other side of the fence. She just went ahead, grabbed it, threw it into Jones, and they threw it right back to Lovelace.
Yeah.
So 1 ball, no strikes. Now to Jones. There's a fly ball foul over the first base dugout. 1 ball, 1 strike, and now Lovelace just has to settle right back in.
I don't blame them. That gives them something to cheer about, and that's good for them. So, but we need to settle down and just go ahead and take care of business right now.
Time was called just before Lovelace was about to make a pitch as a foul ball came in. 1-1 pitch, low and inside. 2 balls, 1 strike, and now Monticello's fans and dugout after that 3-run home run, they're up cheering, and they're right back in this ball game. 2-1 pitch.
Hang on, now we got problems over here.
2-1 pitch, that's a called strike. So not sure what's going on over here.
Yeah, altercation between a couple fans.
2-2 pitch, ground ball hit to Carly Graham. She waits on it, picks it up, tags the bag, and that's 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th.
All right, so we got 2 outs, 7-4. Rockmart still leads. Now we're stepping in and get ready to bat again.
Jenkins, the pitcher, is up. There, she takes a called strike.
Nice.
Down the middle. And she drowned it back to Lovelace her first time up. Oh, 1 pitch changeup hit hard into left field, and a line drive right to Kenzie Jones as she sat back and waited on that changeup. And a 2-out single by the pitcher Jenkins.
It's crazy out here. Everybody's wanting their team to win, but these are high school girls. We need to think about that.
So courtesy runner. So courtesy runner is number 22.
She steps in at bat now, and she's batting right-handed again.
So Tripp, the second baseman.
Didn't work out last time. Hopefully we can make that happen again.
She takes the pitch low. And she hit a ground ball to Lewis her first time up. There's a ground ball just off the glove of Scoop, got it. Just off the glove of Lovelace. Kicks to Lewis. She tosses the Elrod, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. At the end of 4, Lady Jackets lead 7-4.
WZOT Rockmart, W270CE Rome.
It's here, Rockmart. Silver Comet Furniture on Highway 278 in Rockmart is now open for business. They have sofa tables starting at $149, dinette starting at $199. Tons of new upholstery coming, including power reclining seats. They carry Simmons, Beauty Rest, and Jameson mattresses with adjustable bases. Free delivery inside of 50 miles. That's Silver Comet Furniture, Highway 278 in Rockmart.
The Trashman Sanitation is a residential and commercial garbage pickup and roll-off service. Trashman Sanitation offers a grading and demolition service. Trashman Sanitation is locally owned and family operated and has been in the business for over 17 years.
Give them a call today at 770-684-2969. That's 770-684-2969. The Trashman Sanitation. Give them a call today.
All right, we're back, and we are in the top of the 5th inning, which means
it's now a complete game.
So whether it rains or not, it doesn't matter. It's a complete game. We're up 7-4. And who's stepping up to that for us, Jeff?
Kenzie Jones.
Kenzie Jones.
She hit a hard fly ball to center, and it's flied out to right. Takes the first 2 pitches high and away, 2 balls and no strikes. And Jones waiting on that pitch to which one she can drive. As she hit one, the center fielder robbed her of her home run as she got to the fence and reached up and made the catch. That pitch low in the dirt, 3-0 now to Jones. And a leadoff walk would do great things for this Lady Jacket order.
Neither on base. Anyway, we can get there.
3-0 pitch right down the middle for a call strike. And after that 3-run home run by Abbott, a little bit of excitement over here between the fans. So it brings out a couple of GHSA officials. 3-1 pitch. Hard hit ball into center field, and that's a leadoff single for Kenzie Jones.
Right up the middle. She put it right in her wheelhouse, and boy, she just smacked it.
Now Emily Malding steps up. Nobody out. She's flied to left and singled on a little pop-up over the first baseman's head.
I was looking for a mama because I have a feeling you're going to get beat this time, but she's not behind you, so you're safe.
That'll be okay, too. We'll see. Possibly a sacrifice bunt coming up here for Malding. And she does. Right back to the pitcher. Picks it up, throws to the second baseman covering, and Jones gets the second. So a sacrifice bunt by Malding, and that's going to bring up Anna Lewis.
That's smart right there. I mean, you know, you're in the state championship. This is small ball. Every run counts. That's smart, Coach Luke. Get him out there to second.
Now Anna Lewis and then Emma Evans, 2 lefties coming up. Anna singled up the middle and struck out swinging her first time up. Singled her last time up, and let's see what happens here. As she hits one hard, well, it hits the dirt and dies, but right at the pitcher, she throws to first, and that's the second out, but Kenzie Jones able to advance to third. When it came off the bat, it looked like it was going to be hard, but it looked like when it hit the dirt, it just died right there. Now Emma Evans steps up, and now anything past the catcher, Jones can score or a 2-out hit or error here, and we're up. We get another run. That pitch way outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Evans. After
she's due right now, so let's see if Emma can make a hit.
That pitch low and away again. 2 balls, no strikes, and that's 1 more out there. We'll have a complete game. This will be 4.5.
Oh, that's right, 4.5.
Yep, it's got to be complete after 4.5. So Evans, 2-low pitch, and there's a high pop up on the infield. The shortstop Ruther puts it away, and that's 3 outs. In the top of the 5th inning for the Lady Jackets, they lead 7-4.
Hey folks, this is your old buddy Bill Sherfsey, General Manager of All-Star Motors, now All-Star Car Rental. See Donis Baines for a great deal on a new pre-owned vehicle and drive it home today. Good credit, bad credit, no credit. Your job is your credit. Also opening soon our 2nd location on East Avenue in Cedartown. And remember, All-Star Motors, where every day is an all-star day. Also, check us out at www.allstarmotorco.com. And we have that unforgettable phone number, 770-684-CARS. That's 770-684-2277.
Georgia Vinyl and Thread at 156 Prospect Road can help you with design, layout, and printing for signs, t-shirts, lettering, and much more. You can call them at 678-685-4800. That's 678-685-4800. Your printed voice, Georgia Vinyl and Thread.
City Body Works is your complete bodywork specialist, continuing over 40 years of service to Rockmart and Polk County. Call Philip Zucker today at 770-684-7269 or go by 16 Prospect Road in Rockmart and see the specialist at City Body Works.
All right, we're back, and they got it quickly up there to bat, and she hit a shot down to third. Malding threw it to first, but just not in time. So
the throw pulled Graham off the bag is what the umpire says. So that's going to be an error on Malting on the throw. And now that was the leadoff batter, Karen. She hit the first pitch. And now Abbott, the center fielder's up. Left-handed bat. We'll see if he's playing for one run, if they sacrifice here. She squares the bunt right in front of the plate. Taylor lets it roll, and it rolls foul.
Smart.
And that was very smart. I don't think she had a chance at Abbott.
No, you might as well take a chance right there. And she did. It went foul.
So the Graham stretched out on the leadoff bat. She hit the first pitch. Malting followed it just a little bit and then made a quick throw, but pulled Graham just off the bag. So 0-1 now to Abbott. Bottom of the fifth inning, she squares the bunt.
He went. But there's nobody there to look.
They can ask the second baseman, he'll know.
He won't. He won't say it.
Pitch was high. She squared the bunt, pulled it back. It's 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yep.
And the tension here, that pitch low in the dirt. 2-1 now to Abbott. The tension has, after that 3-run homer, has really gone up here.
It sure has.
I mean, you can feel it. You got all the Monticello people, they're over there yelling and screaming and standing up. Our people are sitting down, and but there's 2-1 pitch on the way. She bunts. High chopper. Malting gets it. Throws to the second in time.
Got to charge that.
That's going to be a single. And now first and second, nobody out. Bottom of the fifth, Rutledge coming up. Coach Luke's going to call time to go settle everybody down. So we're going to take a 30-second break as he talks to his infield.
Wintertime is fast approaching, and the wintertime jobs require your equipment to be in perfect working order. Your friends at All-Star Power Equipment can help you get your four-wheelers, UTVs, chainsaws, log splitters, and leaf blowers in tip-top shape. Come by and see us at 4186 Rome Highway, Aragon, or call 770-684-7176, 770-684-7176.
Back at South Commons Park, Jeff Sharp, Robert Torline, bottom of the fifth inning. Lady Jackets lead 7-4. And Monticello, the Lady Hurricanes, have runners first and second, nobody out. And Rutledge, the shortstop, coming up. She singled to right and grounded out to second. And left-handed batter again for Monticello. Rutledge gets her sign from camp. And there's a called strike right on the outside corner. And Lovelace gets ahead.
Tying runners at the plate for them. Lovelace still picks a very good game.
0-1 pitch on the way. There's a ground ball hit to Lewis. She picks it up, throws to Graham, and gets that out at first. And runners advance to second and third.
It's the only chance she really has. She's going to her left to get the ball.
Yeah, the runner at first had good speed, so she couldn't turn and throw to Elrod to try and get her. So she just made sure she got an out. And now we're going to have a pinch hitter for Gloveworth, the third baseman. And this is going to be, not sure, number 10.
Very important to get that out, though, right there. So he steps in on the right-hand side.
Number 10 is Sands. And so she's coming to bat with one out, runners second and third. So there's a first pitch called strike right down the middle, knee high. And this is her first at bat against Lovelace as well.
Looks like she's got some power, so let's keep this low. That's probably why she's in there batting right now.
Yeah, and anything to first, third, and pitcher, we want to look that runner back. That pitch right on the outside corner, called strike. Great pitch by Lovelace, and now Sands is in the hole, 0-2. There's only one out, runners second and third, bottom of the fifth inning.
I think I would throw it there again.
Yeah, maybe even a touch more outside and see if you can get her to chase. That pitch was a little bit more outside.
Yes, it was.
And she started to swing, but she held up. And that's ball one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And all three, the first pitch down the middle, the next two were away. Let's see if Coach Luke decides to go in here or stay away from it. And going away again, there's one on the tip. Into the throw of Taylor Camp. And that's the second out of the inning. And that's a huge strikeout here in the bottom of the field.
Yeah, she's out. She doesn't realize she's out. So that's good.
Yeah, that's the fact. The coach wasn't even telling her to go. They don't understand the rules that, hey, you foul tip it into the glove. That counts as that's not a foul ball. That's an out.
Yeah.
So now Mosley, the first baseman, steps up. She singled to first and walked, and the catcher is on deck to hit a big 3-run home run. That first pitch just a little bit below the knees to Mosley, and we really want to get this out right here.
Yeah, the Rockmart fans are getting louder now. They're cheering their girls on, trying to settle down Monticello folks, and it's helping.
So 1-0 pitch on the way, and there's a ground ball hit the ball and picks it up, throws across the diamond high, and Graham, she came down on the bag, it looked like, but reached up. And that's a throwing error on Malden. And as that pulled Graham off the bag, the runner at third, Karen, scores. But another error here in the bottom of the fifth.
She threw her to the right. She did a good job trying to tag her, but she just was on the ground.
Yeah, it looked like she landed awkwardly came down on the base and kind of.
To me, she's in front of the bag.
So that may have, but lost her balance, fell down, reached up, tried to tag Mosley, and now we're going to have a pinch runner, and that's number 3, Clement, as Monticello took a little speed there. And first and third now, 2 outs, and the catcher Abbott comes up. Last time she hit a home run just out of the reach of Camber Stanley at the fence, and she hit a ground ball to short her first time up. So really want to be careful here with this powerful young lady.
Yeah, I just would walk her if she didn't give her nothing good to hit.
There's a changeup. Starts her off with a changeup. Oh, it looked like it floated across the knees, but it was called a ball just low. But that's a great pitch to start her with.
It was.
1-0 pitch, going to go inside. Screwball high.
Don't throw that again.
And she hit that a ton, but foul. And you can throw that again. Just make sure you get it way in. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Now to Abbott, the catcher. Two outs. Bottom of the 5th inning. 7-5 is now our score. Going inside once again, and that same pitch up and in. She hit it hard foul, and they're out of softballs as they just brought 3 new ones down, and they're getting them in the dugout. And home plate umpire, he's going to take a little bit. He's going to rub these new balls up, as those 2 were hit hard, but a long way foul by the catcher Abbott. So they started her with a changeup, came up and in twice, and she hit it hard foul. And you come back with a changeup on out of third of the plate, see if you can get her to chase.
I think so. You have to.
So,
anything inside, she's killing the ball.
Yeah. So the 2 foul balls she hit have just come back in. And Lovelace doesn't want that new one. She wants one of those old ones. A little bit better grip on those.
Yeah.
So a lot of people here at South Commons Park, a lot of people from Rockmart came up last night, stayed tonight, and a lot of people drove up today. 1-2 pitch going up and in, and almost got her to chase a rise ball, but she checked her swing. 2-2 now to Abbott. 2 outs and 2 on. Still runners first and third, as that runner at first has stayed put this entire at-bat.
Great job by Taylor to get up and getting that ball, stopping the run from scoring.
2-2 going inside, tried another one. She was set up in, but tried to rise ball away, and that's ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
They're running.
So that's going to give the runner at first a head start. So any ball on the infield has to go across the diamond to first. Now let's see, 3-2, possibly could be a changeup going away, and it's another rise ball, and she misses just high. But
I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with that. All that does is that loads the bases, and now you're going to see Abbott's going to stay in and run. Taylor can't cost time to go talk to Emily Lovelace.
I mean, she hit 2 foul balls that went over the outside fence out there, not the small fence.
Yeah.
So,
this batter, Jones, she has popped up. She singled to right and grounded out to first. And so it's, not near the power in this young lady as it was the catcher Abbott.
We just got to settle down now and field. Here we go.
Bases loaded, 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th inning, first pitch.
Nice
right at the knee.
Oh,
that was called a ball. Not sure what was wrong with that.
Wow.
So this young lady's not near as tall as the one before, and that looked like a good pitch. So 1 ball, no strikes. Now to Jones, the designated player. There's a fly ball over the first base dugout, foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Lovelace battles back here, and now she's trying to get out of this jam with 2 outs and bases loaded. Lady Hurricanes have already scored 1 here to make it 7-5. 1-1 pitch. She gets her sign on the way. 1 hopper off the glove of Lovelace, right to Lewis. Here, flip. She catches it. No call by the umpire. No call by the umpire at first. No idea what happened.
Yeah, she didn't make a call or nothing. I don't understand why she didn't make a call.
The runner from third scored. The runner at second rounded third and scored, but she didn't make a call at all. Graham come up and made the throw home. Couldn't get the runner rounding third coming from second. Coach Luke goes out in the call, and she's saying that the throw pulled Graham off the bag. The ball bounced off of Lovelace's glove, went right to Lewis, and she threw it to Graham before the runner got there, but she was called safe.
Yeah, that was close, but you got to make a call. You got to let these girls know something, safe or out or whatever.
So she made absolutely no call at all, and now the game is tied 7-7, bottom of the 5th inning, and runners first and second, and Jenkins, the pitcher, is up. She singled to left field and grounded out to the pitcher. So
we said we needed 10 runs. That's what we need to get. So we just need to get an out right here and get in and get it back.
First pitch to Jenkins called strike knee high, right across the middle of the plate. And that championship supposed to be a championship umpiring crew here, and that was a couple of questionable calls at first base in this game. Next pitch, there's a ground ball to Lana Lewis. She picks it up, throws to first. Graham foot hits on the bag this time. That's the third out. At the end of 5 in this AA state championship game, it's 7-7.
Go to the experts at McNabb Tire and Wheel. We install truck lifts and truck accessories. We offer full tire service and alignment. AC and complete service is available. 522 Goodyear Street, Rockmart. Phone 770-684-5067 today.
Pest control has had many adversaries. The latest battle in household pests is the bed bug. Bed bugs can lay 1 to 5 eggs per day. Bed bugs survive several months without feeding. Bed bugs can survive temperatures near freezing to 122 degrees. Harrelson Termite, the largest pest control in our area, are experts in bed bug removal with the latest in training and treatments for taking care of these pests. Call them at 770-684-1488 or go to 1012 Cedartown Highway in Rockmart.
Back at South Commons Park, top of the 6th inning, score is tied 7-7, and Mosley goes back to first, and Bloodworth goes back in the game at third. So if they have to come out again, they'll be burned. Same as Caroline Conringer. She's been subbed for one time by Casey Gable. And we're at the top of our order. Stanley, Elrod, and Lovelace in this tie game. And Coach Luke talking to the first base umpire once again, and just kind of,
hey, please make a sign.
Give us a sign. Do something. Don't just stand there like, I mean, it's almost like she froze up.
Right.
So, but hey, brand new ball game, tie game going into the top of the 6th, back at zeros here, and Cambridge Stanley leading things off. So her 4th at bat. So she's lined out, walked, and had a sacrifice bunt. One off the glove. That's going to be an infield single as she just with a half swing, and Cambridge on to lead this top of the 6th off.
Yeah, I think you let her go the first pitch here, only the second. Let's see if the catcher's got that arm. She does, but Cambridge's going to get a good jump.
Kelsey Elrod's up. Elrod's doubled to left, sacrificed, and singled to left, 2 for 2 on the day, and had a hard double past the third baseman her last time up. So we'll see. She squares the bunt. Stanley takes off. Throw is late. It was a little bit high, but it was late. And not sure what the pitch is. The pitch was high. It was a ball. So 1 ball, no strikes to Elrod.
No, he called it a strike. He just changed it. 1 ball, 1 strike. He just did it.
Okay, so 0-1 now to Elrod. Stanley's on second. Next pitch, that's high and away. And ball 1, 1 ball, 1 strike now.
Yeah. I thought it was a strike.
I looked as soon as she made the pitch. I looked to see if Camber was taking off, and she was. There's a high pitch fouled off over the Lady Jackets dugout into the fans standing on the hill. So now it's going to be 1 ball, 2 strikes on Elrod. So Elrod just asked, it is 1 ball, 2 strikes. Lovelace comes out on deck. She's waiting to hit. 1-2 pitch on the way inside. Hit hard, foul. Line drive over the third base fence. And tried to throw a changeup inside, and Elrod turned on it.
Just want to hit the ball hard somewhere in the outfield or hard on the ground.
Yeah, any single to the outfield is going to score Stanley to take the lead here. Next pitch is high, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Kelsey Elrod, the senior shortstop. And in the month of October, not anybody else I'd rather have in that box than her right now. So 2-2 now to Elrod. Pitch on the way and a changeup, and she fouls it straight back a little bit out front as that pitch was high as well.
But I tell you what, that was patience right there because, boy, she waited on that ball.
Top of the 6th inning. The score is 7-7. As Lady Jackets were up 7-1 going into the bottom of the 4th. And a 2-2 pitch inside once again. A little bit high on. Second baseman goes back. She makes a catch over the shoulder. She does make the catch, and Stanley tags up and goes to third. So that's 1 out. And now Camber's at third with Lovelace coming up.
That was a good catch by that second baseman. I mean, running away from you, catching it over your shoulder, but doggone, that was close to being a base hit.
Now, Emily Lovelace at the plate. First inning had a 2-run home run. Has popped up twice since then. And there's a hard hit ball. Left fielder dives. It gets fired all the way to the fence. Stanley scores. Lovelace with a 1-out double. And the Lady Jackets have the lead 8-7.
Look who's coming up to the plate. Shazam. Caroline's going to step in here. Feel comfortable with that bat this time after that last home run.
The courtesy runner is going to be Alexis Teams coming out for Lovelace, and a little bit more speed than Emily, but she has a home run and now a double, and plated another run. Jackets lead 8-7. Conring steps in. She had a home run to left. Her last at bat has also flied to center and singled to left. So we'll see if she sits back and waits on a pitch. That pitch high and away, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Caroline Conring. 1 out, top of the 6th inning. Lady Jackets have retaken the lead, 8-7. One-0 pitch on the way. And that pitch is high, and she fouls it straight back. Foul ball, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And she's leaning a little bit, as Coach Luke is telling her now. Just wait on it.
Just stay back and don't chase that high pitch. Wait for one to come down.
Sun's trying to peek through again.
1-1 pitch on the way. There's a fly ball to the right center. Right fielder going back. Teams tags up. And she's going to try to score. Center fielder didn't know that was a second out. Sure. All the way from second base as the center fielder just lollygagged.
Coach Luke saw that from the very beginning, and he was waving her home, but she was halfway there. So she just ran away from it to catch the ball and just didn't turn and throw it.
And now it's 9-7 Lady Jackets as Monticello makes a mental error of their own, and Carly Graham's up, and leaves that pitch high, ball one, as Caroline Conring, a deep fly ball to right center field. Teams tags up from second base and scores. Now Graham up, and another pitch high out of the zone. 2 balls and no strikes to Carly.
Yeah, we need to make that pay because, that should never happen there, but that's good coaching, seeing what's going on. Awesome job.
So 2-0 now to Graham. And another pitch high above the letters. 3-0 now to Graham. Kenzie Jones waits on deck.
Well, if she puts this in the middle, it's going to be tattooed.
And we'll see if Coach Luke gives her a green light. If she gets one belt high down the middle. And she did, but she took it for a called strike. So 3-1 now to Graham. And now the sun really comes out.
Oh, yeah.
And there it goes away. 3-1 pitch to Graham. That pitch called strike right on the outside corner, and that was a good pitcher's pitch. That's not a pitch that Carly could do anything with if she swung at it. But now the pitcher's battled back. Jenkins has battled back to a 3-2 count on Graham. And now the 3-2 pitch is on the way. And that's high, but a high fly ball to left field. Karen drifts back. And just a couple of steps shy of the fence makes the catch, and that's the third out of the top of the sixth. But the Yellow Jackets reclaim the lead 9-7, and we'll be back after this.
At All-Star Grading, we are proud to be one of the largest grading and hauling companies in this area. We are also proud to employ a very familiar family of folks who grew up and have worked in Rockmart for decades. Whether it's grading or hauling from huge industrial jobs or simply a driveway that needs attention, All-Star Grading is proud to serve. Call today, 770-684-1915. That's All-Star Grading. It's here, Rockmart. Silver Comet Furniture on Highway 278 in Rockmart is now open for business. They have sofa tables starting at $149, dinette starting at $199. Tons of new upholstery coming, including power reclining seats. They carry Simmons, Beauty Rest, and Jameson mattresses with adjustable bases. Free delivery inside of 50 miles. That's Silver Comet Furniture, Highway 278 in Rockmart.
Back at South Commons Park, Jeff Sharp, Robert Torline. Bottom of the sixth inning. Lady Jackets lead 9-7. And we're at 9-1-2 in Monticello's order. Tripp, the second baseman, hitting right-handed today. And she's reached on a fielder's choice to the pitcher and grounded out to second. That first pitch is low and inside, ball one from Lovelace.
Kind of riding that high and low right now. We're on that high. We need to ride this all the way to the finish. We need 6 more outs.
Yeah, 3 big outs here in the bottom of this sixth inning. Next pitch, a little bit high right at the letter, but the whole entire tournament we've not seen that pitch called.
No.
So that's staying true to form. 2 balls and no strikes. And now Lovelace is going to have to come in with a pitch here. And she does, belt high right down the middle, 2 balls, 1 strike. Now to Tripp, the second baseman.
Jeff, we've had that problem when we have 2 outs. All year long, we make those mental errors and let the other team score some runs. We need to finish.
2-1 pitch. That pitch right at the, looked like it was right at the belt, maybe a little bit higher. That was called a ball. 3-1 now to Tripp as Lovelace has to find that zone. And there she comes right in on the inside corner. 3-2. Pitch on the way. And there's a ground ball hit to Kelsey Elrod. High hop forward. Moves across. Graham with a stretch. And that's the first out here in the bottom of the sixth inning.
It was a nice play right there. And nice stretch by our first baseman to get the out.
Yeah, nice Sunday hop here on a Saturday for Kelsey Elrod as it comes right up to her. And now the leadoff batter, Karen, is up, the left fielder. She reached on an error, lined out the center and grounded out to the pitcher, and she takes that first pitch for a called strike.
Right there at the knees. Nice pitch. 5 outs away.
5 outs away from a AA state championship. Emily Lovis still in the circle. There's a changeup fouled off right off the end of the bat. 0-2 now to Karen. So Jessie Karen is the left fielder for Monticello. And, I thought after a late night, we got up on them 7-1 and they would fold, but they came right back and tied it up in the 4th and the 5th inning. And now we need to shut them down here in the 6th.
They want it as bad as we do.
0-2 pitch. Rise ball hit down the third baseline and foul as that one got in on her hands. 0-2 still to Karen. And, boy, I know that sun's out and it's beating down on our backs.
It sure is. Feels good, though.
Yeah.
Now our girls should feel like they're at home right now.
Yeah, sun
in their eyes.
Sun right in their eyes. 0-2 pitch going away. It's put the 3 right on the outside corner and 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Great pitch by Emily Lovis. They went up and in with a rise ball and then come with a fastball right on the outside corner. And now the left-handed hitting center fielder, Abbott, steps in. She singled on the bunt to Malding as it took a high chop and she stayed back and then has grounded out to second and struck out swinging. There's a ground ball hit to Anna Lewis again. Stays down. Ooh, and that's 3 outs. We're going to the top of the 7th inning. Lady Jackets lead 9-7.
The Trashman Sanitation is a residential and commercial garbage pickup and roll-off service. Trashman Sanitation offers a grading and demolition service. Trashman Sanitation is locally owned and family operated and has been in the business for over 17 years.
Give them a call today at 770-684-2969. That's 770-684-2969. The Trashman Sanitation. Give them a call today.
Hey folks, this is your old buddy Bill Sherfsey, General Manager of All-Star Motors, now All-Star Car Rental. Tired of driving out of town to rent a vehicle? Just come see the friendly folks at All-Star Car Rentals located at All-Star Motors. Our rates are among the cheapest in the industry with unlimited mileage. If you rent for 7 days, you only pay for 6. Now, All-Star Motors is truly a one-stop shop where you can buy here, finance here, insure here, pay here, and now rent here. And we have that unforgettable phone number, 770-684-CARS. That's 770-684-2277.
South Commons Park, top of the 7th inning. Kenzie Jones, Emily Malding, Anna Lewis do up for the Lady Jackets. And Jones takes a called strike, belt high outside corner. Over on field 2, Calhoun has just won the 3A state championship.
We are 9-7 with the lead right now.
Nice Lord hit left up. Oh, and Karen, the left fielder, makes a diving catch towards the line as Kenzie Jones hit that ball very hard, and she's hit the ball hard all day, and that's twice she's been robbed.
That's right, but it's okay. We need to keep hitting the ball hard. I don't care if they get us out. That means we're still doing something. Malding steps up now. You're going to hear her mother right behind us. Jeff Sharp's going to get one heck of a massage if she gets the base hit.
So she singled, flied out to left, and a sacrifice bunt. She takes that first pitch high, ball 1. And now the clouds covering up the sun once again. 1-0 pitch on the way, fouled off right at the plate.
She's pulling out a little bit. That's what Coach Luke's telling her right now. Keep that shoulder in.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, the sophomore left fielder, Kenzie Jones, she's come out in this championship game and hit the ball really hard.
Yes.
But nothing to be rewarded. Pitch down and away, swung on and missed. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to the junior third baseman, Emily Malding. 1-2 pitch on the way. That pitch low in the dirt inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And there is 1 out here in the top of the 7th inning. Anna Lewis awaits on deck.
This is it. This is the last inning.
1-2 pitch away. Hard hit. And that's going to be a 1-out single for Emily Malding.
Nice way to wait on that ball. You kept that shoulder in there. She drove her right back up the middle, just like you're supposed to.
Now, Coach Luke's looking at his lineup, and he's going to make a change for Malding as he's going to put a pinch runner in, put in a little bit of speed. as Anna Lewis comes up, left-handed batter. And we're going to see who comes out of the dugout. It's going to be Alexis Teams, as she's been a courtesy runner for Emily Lovelace, but she's going to come in and run for Maulding here as a sub.
Listen, Luke, as we've seen already today, every run counts. You've got to get these runs in any way you can. So nice job on moving there.
Anna Lewis steps in. Coach Luke makes his change. And Lewis right up on the plate. And she's looking, you may see a sacrifice bunt. She does not. She takes a pitch on the outer part of the plate, but right at the knees. A little bit too low for her to do anything with there.
Yeah,
So she needs to pitch a little bit up. And shortstop, third baseman way up. Left fielder comes way up. 0-1 pitch on the way. That's low and outside. Teams gets a big lead. And as Abbott faked the throw, Teams was going to try that same move she used last night. And 1 ball, 1 strike to Lewis. But last night against Monticello, she got a huge lead. The catcher threw behind her. She stole second. She was going to try that again, and luckily she didn't take off on the fake throw.
Catcher
threw behind her. Lewis attempted a bunt, and Teams another huge lead, and the catcher run at her. So that's a swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Anna Lewis. And Teams is just daring the catcher to throw behind her at first.
She sure is.
The second baseman was creeping in, so she had to be careful.
Look at that middle. They're wide open on the infield. Second base is closer to first. Shortstop's closer to third. Right at the middle, should be running.
1-2. Way down low and in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Now to Lewis. And Alexis Teams, the freshman, has good speed. Got 10 stolen bases on the year, but not the speed like Stanley. And we saw Cambry just barely made it in with a stolen base. 2-2 pitch on the way. That pitch is high, 3-2. And the catcher fakes another throw to first as Teams goes scampering back. And now 3 balls, 2 strikes. And now let's see if Coach Luke puts Teams in motion on this 3-2 pitch. Anything on the ground, she would be easily in at second. Anything to the outfield, she can take third. 3-2. There's a fly drive to center field. It's reaches to the fifth. Bounces off the pole. Teams round second, and she's going to have to hold up at third. And Anna Lewis with a massive run-out double. And now Macy McNabb's going to be the sub for Emma Evans, and she's coming in to hit. 9-7 lead and a great one-out hit by Anna Lewis.
Well, and it had throws a runner because she looked like she had a chance to catch it, but she didn't, and then she took off. But, hey, we're on second and third with 1 out, and now you're putting a young lady in that hasn't batted yet, but they're all good enough to play, Coach. We talked about that.
So now Macy McNabb's going to step in. Coach Luke's talking to her. Trying to calm her nerves. And did you see what happened when the ball hit the fence? If it hits the netting, Teams is going to score. And because it's going to stay right there, it hit a pole. It kicked right back to the center fielder that as she was almost laying on the ground. And so a tough break for the Lady Jackets, but second and third, 1 out. And that first pitch is high and away. Ball 1 to Macy McNabb. And this sophomore has had a lot of pinch hit appearances this year and hits the ball hard. And now Monticello's coach, he's going to call time and a slow walk out. And we're going to take a 30-second break and be right back.
Lewis Motor Company is the oldest car dealership in Rockmart. They have been serving Rockmart and the Polk County area for 56 years, providing quality used cars and great customer service before, during, and after the sale. Lewis Motor Company is proud to offer guaranteed credit approval while you wait. Give them a call today at 770-684-6694 or stop by and see our staff at Lewis Motor Company, 218 South Piedmont Avenue in Rockmart.
Back at South Commons Park, Columbus, Georgia, AA state championship game, top of the 7th inning. Lady Jackets lead 9-7 with 1 out. Runners second and third. Good speed on the bases. Alexis Teams is at third. Anna Lewis is at second. And Macy McNabb, the sophomore, is pinch hitting for Emma Evans here.
You know who's more nervous than this young lady batting?
Yeah, her daddy, Mac McNabb. So, and probably Cindy as well.
I'm sure they're excited and nervous at the same time.
So now McNabb steps in. It's 1 ball, no strikes. And Jenkins with the pitch. That pitch is high off the glove. Teams did not read that one off the glove as it bounced towards the Lady Jackets dugout.
Well, in fairness, she couldn't see it. The catcher looked like she caught it and then took off after it.
2 balls, no strikes. Now to McNabb, everything, the 2 pitches she's seen has been up and away. So look for something down the middle here. And it's up and away again, ball 3. 3-0 now to McNabb, and if she walks, we know Emma Evans is going to come back in to run for her. So now 3-0, you know she does not have a green light here as Coach Williams wants this pitcher to throw as many pitches as she can. And that pitcher's low into dirt. Ball 4, snap throw, back to third, and it hits Teams in the foot and bounces up. And another throw away, but the first baseman backs up.
Is this our player going back? And Coach Lewis saying, get up, we're getting ready to run. And she just got hit by the ball, but that's okay. That's what you do in the state championship game.
So Emma Evans, Macy McNabb with a 4-pitch walk. She comes in, does her job. Emma Evans goes back to first, comes back in the game. The catcher trying to pick Teams off as they've been playing a little cat and mouse game this entire inning. Cambry Stanley is up with 1 out, bases loaded.
She's going to be swinging here. I mean, there's no doubt about that. She's going to hit the ball.
Yeah, center fielder shading their eyes with her glove from the sun. That pitch knee-high right down the middle. And now Cambry's looking for something to drive as the first baseman is way in, as is the third baseman and the shortstop. As a matter of fact, all the infielders are inside the baseline, so anything hit, they're going to try and come to the plate. And that pitch high and away, ball 1, 1 ball, 1 strike to Cambry Stanley.
We're 1 run away from getting my 10 runs that we got to have. Come on, Cambry.
Now she's looking for that 1 pitch that she can hit hard. And that pitch way off the plate. 2 balls, 1 strike to Cambry. And now she can be very selective in what she wants, just looking for her pitch. So, and as we sit here and play, there's a lot of people
up on their feet right now.
That pitch inside, hit hard to the right fielder, right at her. She catches it.
Oh, no.
Was too far off the bag and not able to tag up. No. And a freshman mistake by Alexis Teams. And now that's going to bring up Kelsey Elrod. Tough break for the Lady Jackets again.
She hit that on a rope right to the right fielder. It was a great hit ball, but the girl didn't have to move. Ouch.
Wow, Teams was way off the back, had to go back and tag up, and then it was too late. Now Kelsey Elrod up.
Leave it up to a senior. Here you go, girl.
There's a hard hit ball foul just past Alexis Teams down the third base line. So Elrod way out in front of that, and now it's going to take a 2-out hit to get some more runs on the board. Lovelace waits on deck. And that ball hit hard. It goes through the fencing down past these temporary fences.
All right.
So no balls, 1 strike to the senior shortstop, Kelsey Elrod, the hottest hitter here in the month of October. And that pitch, knee-high right down the middle for a called strike. As she's popped up to second, double to left, a sacrifice bunt, and a single to left. And I'll take another one of those singles right here.
That's exactly right. Just put the bat on the ball. Let's see what happens.
0-2 now to Elrod. And she swings, hits it hard, right at the shortstop, throws across, and throws out Elrod for the 3rd out. So the pitcher for Monticello escapes without giving up a run, and the bases loaded, 1 out. And a tough break for the Lady Jackets on that line drive by Stanley. But going to the bottom of the 7th, Lady Jackets lead 9-7.
Go to the experts at McNabb Tire and Wheel. We install truck lifts and truck accessories. We offer full tire service and alignment. AC and complete service is available. 522 Goodyear Street, Rockmart. Phone 770-684-5067 today.
Let's give it up for old asphalt and a new pair of shoes. Let's give it up for a good rhythm meeting a sweet melody. For a church cookout under clear skies. Let's give it up for good things coming together, like bundling your auto and other policies together with an Allstate agent, which can save you time and keep you better protected. Let's give it up for good.
In Rockmart, call Allstate agent John Purser today at 770-684-1328.
of the 7th inning, Emily Lovelace in the circle. A little bit late coming out. She was the on-deck batter, so she had to gather all her stuff. Took her time getting out there. She's throwing her warm-up pitches. Lady Jackets 3 outs away from a state championship. And 3-4-5 due up here for the Lady Hurricanes of Monticello. And tough batter to lead off as the shortstop, Rutledge. But the one we talked about, the catcher, she's due up 4th, and she had a big 3-run home run earlier in this game.
Yeah, we've got a 2-run lead. We know that we can always go to another game if we have to. These girls just need to play like they've been playing all season, keep the ball in front of them, and have some fun right here. Enjoy this inning.
Yeah, sun's out. It's a beautiful day right here. And I just want to make mention, in 2012, 10 members of this team was on a team that won the GRPA state championship. And they're looking for a high school state championship. As Lovelace starts out with a called strike right on the inside corner.
And that was right at the knees, too. She got that call. That was a beautiful pitch.
0-1 pitch on the way, going away. She pops it up. Kelsey Elrod shades her eyes from the sun. Can't under it, and there's 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th inning.
2 outs away. Just hunker down. You got Lovelace on the mound. I'm telling you, there's nobody else I'd want on the mound right now. She's pitched all these big games. She's focused. You can look at her eyes. It's her in camp right now.
So Bloodworth is up. She come back in the game after being pinch hit for her last time, and she takes that pitch low as she struck out swinging and grounded out to third. Lovelace, deep breath, comes to the plate. There's the call. That's right. It's right on the outside corner. And these 2 games against Monticello, she's lived right there. And she goes outside corner with a fastball and then a screwball or a rise ball inside. So we'll see 1-1 count. There's a pitch, high fly ball. Camber Stanley comes in and gets right up under her glove. She makes a diving catch.
But she stopped the ball. That's the thing.
So, but she was playing deep. And Camber's a little upset that she didn't get it, but that ball just as deep as they're playing, they're trying to take away anything deep.
Yeah.
She tried to get it, but it's going to be a 1-out single for Bloodworth, and Mosley is going to come in. Is stepping up here.
She knew that she couldn't get the ball behind her, so that's why I don't think she laid out for it. But she did dive. She just stopped the ball.
Now Mosley, the first baseman, she comes in. She reached on an error by Emily Malden, singled and walked. Not a lot of speed at the plate. A hard ground ball. We can double her up. First pitch, ball struck right on the outside corner. And I don't think this Monticello team has a lot of speed anyways. They've not tried to steal any bases in the 2 games we played them.
No, and let's hope it stays that way.
0-1 pitch. Lovelace, deep breath, and the pitch coming in. Line drive past her into center field. Stanley keeps it in front. And now first and second, 1 out. And the one we didn't want coming up, she's stepping to the plate.
She's 1 swing away from ending this game right here. So, I think you got to take your chances of going around her.
Yeah, you got a 2-run lead. They walked her last time to load the bases, and then we got out of it. So we'll see what we do here. First and second, 1 out. Bottom of the 7th inning, and Abbott, the catcher, steps up as she reached on a fielder's choice, a high chopper to Elrod, homer to center and walked. So we'll see what Coach Luke decides to do. He went away and then came inside and throws it.
Wow.
Lovelace missed her mark as that pitch may have got in on the hands a little bit, but that almost looked right down the middle, and she fouled it straight back.
It did. We got lucky there because I think it was supposed to be outside, and that was right in their wheelhouse.
So 0-1, Lovelace gets her sign. Camp goes through it. Setting up away, Abbott up on the plate, goes inside once again, and fouls that one off, and now she's 0-2 on Abbott. And Taylor's setting up away, but Camp's throwing that, it looks like a screwball that's going in on the hands of Abbott, and she may be setting up away to throw off as somebody may be delivering signs over
there.
And she sets up in. A rise ball. Rise ball to the line. Goes all on the line. The Lady Jackets win. Double-A state champions.
I tell you what, you couldn't ask for anything better than that, ladies and gentlemen. The line drive to Malden at third base. She either catches it or she eats it. She catches it. The girl was already all coming down to third base. She throws a second to double it up. They're all out hugging and diving up the field. Awesome. We're going to take 60 seconds. We'll be right back.
It's here, Rockmart. Silver Comet Furniture on Highway 278 in Rockmart is now open for business. They have sofa tables starting at $149, dinettes starting at $199. Tons of new upholstery coming, including power reclining seats. They carry Simmons, Beauty Rest, and Jameson mattresses with adjustable bases. Free delivery inside of 50 miles. That's Silver Comet Furniture, Highway 278 in Rockmart.
Hey folks, this is your old buddy Bill Shurfsey, General Manager of All Star Motors, now All Star Car Rental. Tired of driving out of town to rent a vehicle? Just come see the friendly folks at All Star Car Rentals located at All Star Motors. Our rates are among the cheapest in the industry with unlimited mileage. If you rent for 7 days, you only pay for 6. Now, All Star Motors is truly a one-stop shop where you can buy here, finance here, insure here, pay here, and now rent here. And we have that unforgettable phone number, 770-684-CARS. That's 770-684-2277.
Back at South Commons Park, and the Lady Jackets end in remarkable fashion as the catcher for Monticello had hit a 3-run homer earlier in the game. 0-2 had a rise ball up and in, and she hit just a shot right at Emily Malding, who had made 3 errors on the game, and she catches that line drive. Anna Lewis comes over, covers the bag, and double play to end the game. Great performance by these Lady Jackets, and they're out there right now looking to accept that state championship trophy.
So proud of these young ladies. I mean, this was one heck of a game. One great season, and you know what? We're not done yet because we're losing 4 seniors, but at the same time, they're state champions, Jeff. They're state champions. So, you know, congratulations to them, and we're building. Coach Luke and his team and his coaches have built a program that is huge.
Yeah, Lady Jackets come away with 9 runs. Didn't quite get to your 10, but they got enough to win. But they had 14 hits, and correction, there was only 2 errors. 2 errors made by the Lady Jackets, and you know, just a remarkable performance all around by these Lady Jackets. And now both teams out on the field receiving their trophies. Monticello, you know, didn't know anything about them. They come out of Region 8 as a 3 seed, went to Dade County and won, went to Lamar County and won, and they come here and they go all the way through to the winners bracket. We beat them 1-0 last night, and as well-pitched game as that was last night, today the offenses took over and they win, and Rockmart comes away with a 9-7 victory.
Yeah, and you know, we talked the other night with the coaching staff. We were up in our room, sitting down talking, and Drew Lindsay said, they just don't hand out rings. And he's right. This is a huge, huge step for Rockmart. Congratulations, Yellow Jackets, on the first ladies state championship for our school. And great job by, I mean, it goes back to these kids' parents growing up, teaching them the game of softball, and love them enough to be here at practice and everything they do. Coach, I'm so excited for them.
Yeah, and, you know, all these ladies, every one of them have come up through the rec program at Rockmart, and, you know, everybody on this team, and as we said, they're getting their championship hats right now. They've already received the trophy, and now all the parents are out there. They're getting their photo opportunities. And, you know, hopefully, maybe we can get Coach Luke down here in a little bit. But to go through, once again, 9 runs on 14 hits. The Lady Jackets made 2 errors. We only had one strikeout in this game, and we had 3 walks. Emily Lovelace with 7 innings through 108 pitches, gave up 4 earned runs, 2 walks, and had 4 strikeouts, and nothing bigger than that double play to end the game.
No, and you see him like a Coach Luke over here. There's no way he's going to be able to talk. That guy, that's just amazing. It just, every year you try to go for a state championship, no matter what you coach in, and to see it finally come through, that's a huge accomplishment. I mean, I can only imagine what Coach Luke and those guys are feeling, or the girls are. But we are so proud that trophy is going back to Rockmart. Well deserved.
Yeah, and they were, we talked about, he had tryouts in May. He put together this team. He knew exactly what he had going in. As they came here last year, finished 4th in this same tournament and lost to Vidalia, who ended up being 2nd to Dodge County. Well, we played Dodge County right off the bat, beat them 5-4. And, really on this team, he's got 4 seniors on this team: Taylor Camp, Kelsey Elrod, Kelsey Motes, and Casey Gable. And all of those seniors have done a great job. And just to let you know what these seniors have done, there were 5 young ladies on the JV team that, were not on the varsity team. The seniors went to Coach Luke and said, look, we're a family. We're all together. We've been together all year long. Let's bring those 5 ladies here because they're the future of the program, and they're going to get to experience everything that we are experiencing here as well. And I think with everybody that was there, that was here last year, and they come back this year, really the nerves were gone. They didn't show a lot of nervousness in that first game against Dodge County. There was a little bit to start out with, but they settled in. They played our Murchie, a familiar foe. They beat them 10-2. You come in, a great game last night between these 2 teams, and then another great game here today in the state championship game. And the facilities here are great, and this is just a great place to host this tournament.
And something else, I'm looking around at everybody that's on the field, all the fans. You see a lot of the older players that have played for Coach Luke that are here to celebrate as well. That's the kind of program. Listen, let's be honest. Coach Luke, people didn't like him when he was coaching because he was hard. But he got these girls prepared for life, for what kind of mothers, what kind of workers they were going to be. And they've helped pave this program. And you either love or you don't like him. Well, Coach Luke, we love him. He does a great job not only coaching these young ladies, but getting them ready for life. And that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, and he said, he echoes, everything we say. Thank you for all the sponsorship for allowing this game to be broadcast. And, without all of our sponsors, he has a ton of sponsors as well. If you go to his field, you see banners up of all the businesses that sponsor his program. And everybody in the Rockmart community has a hand in this program and in all of Rockmart High School athletics.
That's the only way you can be successful. Unfortunately, money helps. You can buy the better equipment, the teaching tools, everything. It costs money. And, no, we didn't buy this championship. They worked. Blood, sweat, and tears is what they did. And, thank you to everyone out there to support these Yellow Jackets and what you've done. You've all been part of this championship in one way or another. And now we need to continue this on with our football, our volleyball, our cross country, and everyone else in basketball moving forward. There's so much I'm going to miss. But Coach Luke's going on to basketball. Coach Lindsay's going on to wrestling. So they're not done yet, so they don't even get a break.
Yeah, Coach Worley will be helping with the track team come this spring. Coach Owens gets a little bit more time off than everybody else. But all these coaches, they put into all of the high school and middle school athletic programs, and they do so much for our student athletes. We're going to take a 60-second break, and we're going to come back here to South Commons Park. Robert doesn't think I can, but I'm going to try and get Coach Luke over here.
City Body Works is your complete bodywork specialist, continuing over 40 years of service to Rockmart and Polk County. Call Philip Zucker today at 770-684-7269 or go by 16 Prospect Road in Rockmart and see the specialist at City Body Works.
All right, I want to ask you something, but you have to promise not to laugh at me.
Okay, what?
Do you think the State Farm jingle really works?
Like, for real? Like, if you sing the jingle, will your agent actually appear and help you out?
Yeah.
Of course it works. I saw it on the internet.
Contact Mary Miller at 1340 Chattahoochee Drive in Rockmart. Call 770-684-9193. Go see them on the web at www.marymillerinsurance.com.
As far as Jeff Sharp, Robert Torline, as the Lady Jackets have just won the AA state championship game, going 4-0 here in Columbus, Georgia. 3 really tight games as the Lady Jackets win 5-4 over Dodge County, 10-2 over Armurchie, 1-0 over Monticello, and 9-7 over Monticello in this championship game. And they come out 36-4 on the year, 36-2 on the year, correction, 36-2, and the 2 losses were to Calhoun, who has won the 3A state championship, and to Northwest Whitfield, who was in this tournament as well, but they got sent home yesterday. So we're gonna see as they're getting pictures there. There's a lot of family and friends and everybody out on the field. And Robert, it's been just a joy to follow these young ladies, not only throughout this year, but throughout their career in softball.
Yes, it is. And, you just had Sonny York walk behind us and say, you know what, he's been coming down here 18 years, and he's glad finally that we brought home a championship. That shows you the support that a lot of these girls have had. And even though the girls aren't even playing anymore for them, they're still supporting this team because that's what you do in Rockmart. You support the team.
Yeah, and we want to throw a couple of things out. Derek Tilley at Rent to Own for donating the phone that we use to call into the station. Pastor Joel Smith, Chad Smith, and Jimmy Kaysen for swapping their times today so that you could hear this Lady Jacket Championship game. And all the sponsors. Some of them are here. Some of them are at home listening. But McNabb Tire, Trashman Sanitation, Silver Comet Furniture, All-Star Power Equipment, All-Star Motors, Georgia Vinyl and Thread, Lewis Motors, City Body Works, John Purser Allstate, Harrelson Termite, Mary Miller State Farm, All-Star Hauling and Grading, Bilos, Alvis Miller Funeral Home, Four Seasons Landscape, and we always want you to like WZOT on Facebook. So we're going to try and get a time from Steve to see what time, the team's going to be rolling into the hitting facility in Rockmart, and we'll try and bring that to you. And maybe we can just get him to the fence where he can use the microphone and just talk to him real quick. But so we're trying to figure that out. But it's, just a great environment here. The 4 coaches are together. They're getting a picture of them.
Okay.
Hey.
Yeah, we're trying to find a timeout that we can get them back there to the and let everybody know when they get back. But they're going to get something to eat, so he doesn't know what time they'll be back in.
Yeah, they had an early breakfast. They played this game, and
Coach Luke is making his way over here.
He's making his way here. We're gonna untie this and get this cord stretched out, and try and
hand that microphone to the new state championship coach, Coach Luke.
So we were talking the other night, and as we were talking about after the 2 games, how Drew Lindsay made a prophetic statement saying, Coach Luke, they don't just hand these things out. You have to go earn it. Well, these Lady Jacket softball team, they earned it this year.
Oh yeah, they definitely earned that.
You have to go through a lot of emotions because these girls played so hard, and it got scary there a couple times. But Coach, you've done a great job. And,
yeah, we appreciate the support.
I know it's
kind of speechless.
Yeah,
that's about a first for you, isn't it? But and a great job that these ladies have done. You've been working. You set the team in May. You pretty much knew what you had at the end of last year with what was coming back. The freshmen that came in, they've done a great job. The the seniors, what can you say about them? They made the statement to you that they wanted to bring the 5 freshmen that were not playing on the varsity team, bring them with them for this family atmosphere. And that says a lot about that senior class.
Oh, they did a great job, man. Just team effort all the way around. Always staying ready in the moment. Never know when your number is going to get called to step to the plate. Inning probably in about the 3rd inning, I made a mistake there. I had an opportunity to pinch hit right there at the bottom of the order, and I didn't do it. And next time through, I was going to do it, and the situation came and worked out. I mean, Cambry's ball is just a little bit to the left or right. We're sitting here 3 runs up instead of just 2, but it only takes 1 over them to win. And I'll tell you what, it was hard to stay calm. I'll be honest, I didn't even watch the last play. I just heard it, and I just couldn't watch.
Well, that's going into that inning. That was the young lady. We knew she was up 4th, and I said that's who we didn't want to see.
I didn't want to pitch to her at all.
But great pitch selections there as you got her down 0-2, and then come up and in with a rise ball, and she hit it hard. And, Emily Malding made 2 errors in the game. She makes a huge play.
Yeah.
Catches it. It's right at her face.
Huge play.
She makes that play. Anna Lewis covers, double play, and that's the ball game.
I mean, that's just the thing with adversity, man. Things cannot go your way. It just takes one good play to turn everything around. And she could have easily shut down there, and she did a great job keeping her composure and not letting it affect her. And,
Coach, look, we did talk and thank all your sponsors that have helped you on the field, that they do every year, because it does take money to build this program to help get these girls what they need, and it pays off. So we did thank everybody for you. So I know you don't want to miss anybody, so we'll let you know we took care of that for you.
I appreciate that. It does take a lot of money. A lot of money for hotels here. I mean, this is a 100% budget out of our softball account. It's not, we're not asking, nobody gave us money. School didn't give us money. It's all out of what we fundraise. So what we do is from the support of our businesses, and without them, I mean, it costs almost right at $2,000 to stay the night in the hotel. And I drove the bus. So it's just one of those things. We do what we have to. We save money where we can and put it towards the girls. We put everything we can to the girls. We do their cleats, their turfs, their bags, their helmets, new bats, balls. That's what it takes to win a championship. It's not one person, and it's not just the team. It's the community, the parents, and everybody together. And I tell you what, we can't be any happier with the sport we got.
Yeah, and just to let you know, Mark Garrett and Mark Lumpkin, since they took over this radio station, they have made it a point where they're bringing all of Rockmart High School athletics in. And just to let you know what Mark Garrett did last night, with our game being delayed, he set it up to where we were on the internet, tune-in app, football was on radio, and whenever they went to halftime, we were on everything. So he did a great job getting this set up, and we want to thank them for everything they do, being able to bring these games to you.
But the monkey, it's off your back.
It took 17 years. I got as close as 21 outs, but I'm a state champion now.
So good job. That's it. And you lose 4, but you got a lot coming back next year. And we're gonna.
But I'll tell you, back to the radio guys. I mean, it's time for our community to reach out and help them out and make sure we cover our sponsors, because just mindset. I'm going to bet they're not making a whole lot of money on what they're doing. So we do appreciate their support, send you guys here and pay for your hotel and pay for your travel and pay for you to sit at the table and watch a great game. All those guys that go cover football and baseball. So companies out there, a little bit can go a long ways, and we get your company out there. So thanks again.
That's exactly right. And we're going to let you go and celebrate, but we're not done with you. When basketball starts, we're there with you again.
Congratulations, Coach. Go celebrate.
Coach. So thank you. And we're going to go ahead and wrap everything up. We got Coach Luke over here. Everybody's still on the field. And, Robert, I can't say anything more than we've already said. It's been a great journey this year since August. They came out. We talked about how it was, the 4 home runs through the month of August, 2 here today, 29 on the year, and the month of October, 14 home runs. Not to mention the great defense that they played all year long and the great pitching from all 5 of the pitchers, but Emily Loveless and Carly Graham really being depended on basically the whole month of October and late in the year.
I've had a blast here with you, Jeff, and I enjoy it, and I look forward to basketball. But I'll tell you what, I've never felt this before. I'm glad I'm here to be part of this with these girls and these coaches and these fans. This is awesome. I mean, it's an awesome feeling.
So once again, we want to thank all the sponsors that have been with Lady Jacket Softball all year long. We want to thank Mark Garrett, Mark Lumpkin, Brian McDowell, who has been with us back at the studio for everything. And, I just, not a lot else I can say except for live from Columbus, Georgia. I'm Jeff Sharp.
Robert Torline.
Our time is up. We thank you for yours.
I'm Barry Williams, Athletic Director at Rockmart High School, and I would like to thank our Booster Club, sponsors, and community for supporting Rockmart High School athletics. Go Jackets!
Go to the experts at McNabb Tire and Wheel. We install truck lifts and truck accessories. We offer full tire service and alignment. AC and complete service is available. 522 Goodyear Street, Rockmart. Phone 770-684-5067 today.
The Trashman Sanitation is a residential and commercial garbage pickup and roll-off service. Trashman Sanitation offers a grading and demolition service. Trashman Sanitation is locally owned and family operated and has been in the business for over 17 years.
Give them a call today at 770-684-2969. That's 770-684-2969. The Trashman Sanitation. Give them a call today. All-Star Power Equipment is proud to offer tool rental. We have a line of high-quality equipment for whatever your project requires. We have all outdoor power equipment, log splitters, jackhammers, tampers, and many other items to choose from. Give us a call at 770-684-7176, 770-684-7176, or come by 4186 Rome Highway, Aragon.
It's here, Rockmart. Silver Comet Furniture on Highway 278 in Rockmart is now open for business. They have sofa tables starting at $149, dinettes starting at $199. Tons of new upholstery coming, including power reclining seats. They carry Simmons, Beauty Rest, and Jameson mattresses with adjustable bases. Free delivery inside of 50 miles. That's Silver Comet Furniture, Highway 278 in Rockmart.
Hey folks, this is your old buddy Bill Sherfsey, General Manager of All-Star Motors, now All-Star Car Rental. Tired of driving out of town to rent a vehicle? Just come see the friendly folks at All-Star Car Rentals located at All-Star Motors. Our rates are among the cheapest in the industry with unlimited mileage. If you rent for 7 days, you only pay for 6. Now, All-Star Motors is truly a one-stop shop where you can buy here, finance here, insure here, pay here, and now rent here. And we have that unforgettable phone number, 770-684-CARS. That's 770-684-2277.
Buy Low True Value, 308 Nathan Dean Parkway in Rockmart invites you to come by and watch the inventory grow every day. We're the home of the Garrett Brothers Sawmill. Our family has been processing and selling our country's greatest renewable resources for over 100 years. Like us on Facebook or give us a call at 770-684-5075.
Georgia Vinyl and Thread at 156 Prospect Road can help you with design, layout, and printing for signs, t-shirts, lettering, and much more. You can call them at 678-685-4800. That's 678-685-4800. Your printed voice, Georgia Vinyl and Thread.
At Alvis Miller & Son Funeral Home, we're family-owned and managed by people who care more about you.
What separates us from the rest is how much our people care.
During your most difficult hours, you deserve the most understanding and caring service available. That's what you get at Alvis Miller & Son Funeral Home. That's what separates us from the rest. Alvis Miller & Son Funeral Home, Rockmart's only locally owned funeral home.
Four Seasons Landscaping. This company has been in business for 20 years and takes pride in their work. If you have an upcoming project, give Tyson or Rodney a call at 770-778-4347. That's Four Seasons Landscaping. Let these guys make your landscaping project a reality.
Pest control has had many adversaries. The latest battle in household pests is the bed bug. 1 in 5 Americans have had or know someone with bed bugs. Bed bugs are in all 50 states. Bed bugs draw blood for 5 minutes before retreating to digest. Harrelson Termite, the largest pest control in our area, are experts in bed bug removal with the latest in training and treatments for taking care of these pests. Call them at 770-684-1488 or go to 1012 Cedartown Highway in Rockmart.
Lewis Motor Company is the oldest car dealership in Rockmart. They have been serving Rockmart and the Polk County area for 56 years, providing quality used cars and great customer service before, during, and after the sale. Lewis Motor Company is proud to offer guaranteed credit approval while you wait. Give them a call today at 770-684-6694 or stop by and see our staff at Lewis Motor Company, 218 South Piedmont Avenue in Rockmart.
City Body Works is your complete bodywork specialist, continuing over 40 years of service to Rockmart and Polk County. Call Philip Zucker today at 770-684-7269 or go by 16 Prospect Road in Rockmart and see the specialist at City Body Works. It's the Rockmart High School Girls Softball Georgia State Elite 8 Softball Tournament, brought to you by the Nathan Dean Agency, Kenmore Custom Carpets, Debbie Forsyth and Burl Norman Cosmetic and Boutique, Brittany Brantley and Salon 826, Blue Moon Storage and Trailer Sales, John Forsyth Construction. The Georgia High School Association is a voluntary nonprofit organization composed of over 450 public and private schools. The GHSA administers regulations for region and state competition in 16 sports and 2 activities. Founded in 1908, the GHSA strives to promote good sportsmanship, participate safety, and fair play among its member schools. For more information, visit ghsa.net. Follow GHSA on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at official GHSA. The Georgia High School Association would like to thank its corporate partners for their support of high school athletics and activities. Georgia Farm Bureau Insurance, Georgia Electric Membership Corporation, Technical College System of Georgia, Gatorade, Wilson, Easy Go, Mizuno, Sport Medicine South, U.S. Army, Regions Bank, and Georgia Army National Guard.
I'm Barry Williams, Athletic Director at Rockmart High School, and I would like to thank our booster club, sponsors, and community for supporting Rockmart High School athletics. Go Jackets!